What's
Mike
going
check.
on?
Everybody good?
I hope so. Mike check.
Yo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone all around the world, including Canada, USA, areas of Long Island, plus the 5 boroughs of the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island, and Queens. This is your man, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka the Gregonator, aka Rookie of New York, and you're listening to Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, episode 16. Now, if you're new to the channel and you missed any previous episodes whatsoever, all you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel, G Money Stacks 555. Click on the notification bell so you can be reminded on when the show goes on the air, upcoming episodes, previous recorded episodes, comment on the episodes and the topics, and also share the show along with the streaming platforms with your friends. And if, in case you don't know what the streaming platforms are, I'll explain about that at the end of the show, man. And with that being said, man, how's everybody's Valentine's Day weekend? I know I ain't got no Valentine and shit, man.
Lonely. So. It was lonely.
I ain't got no fucking Valentine, man. I never did.
It's
like, what's the point of celebrating Valentine's Day if you ain't got no woman in your life?
No, you can still celebrate it, man. That shit is overrated, man. It's for female. It's for female. If you're in a relationship,
wrong.
No. Hold on.
A large amount of motherfuckers got slaughtered on that day. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo,
the history is wrong.
But what does that have to do? But what does that have to do with romance, though, man? Like Sean,
nothing. They just threw it out there, so they cover that shit up. And then females, being females, wanna, yo, what you get me? What you want to do this day? What you buying me? I want a Birkin bag. You feel me?
No, we're not going to this sweet shit, man. The sweet shit is ridiculous, man. Yo, the sweet shit was ridiculous.
But if you're in a relationship, you feel me? You basically gonna be doing the same shit you already do. Okay, this is no different day. I hate that shit. I spend Valentine's Day every other day. I did a little extra shit.
How many
2 weeks ago?
How many flowers you bought, man?
I bought me some. I bought me 2 chocolate covered roses. You feel me? So it's chocolate and it's flowers. So I ain't gotta do too much. You feel me?
I paid $50 for 12 chocolate covered strawberries, man.
Ooh, salute to you.
What?
I went to the mall. You understand what I'm saying? I went over there to Cadaver and I bought the chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh,
and I got some pussy, so it was worth it.
Hey, got the yeeks.
Yeah. I paid $39.99 for 6 chocolate covered strawberries. So you won. You won on that deal.
Wait a minute, you put chocolate on strawberries along with Cool Whip?
Yeah.
He's a cool
The girl do it. I don't do it. The girl do it.
Come on, Snow. Don't act like you don't know anything about Cool Whip, man.
I
bet
don't
you
do
that. Your ice cream too.
I use vegan mayonnaise. I don't know about that, man.
Whoa! Stop the
vegan mayonnaise.
Whoa. Did you just say vegan mayonnaise compared to the regular mayonnaise in the fucking jar in the fridge?
That's a fact, man. You know, it got all that extra shit in there, including eggs and shit. I don't need none of that shit, man.
Man, you know damn well that the vegan mayonnaise is not. It's not as sweet as it sounds, man.
Would you eat vegan mayonnaise? What's that?
Just
that's what I want to know, right?
So it's basically soybean and shit and other products in that shit. Aside from what they got in the regular mayonnaise jar, you know, in that tub of mayonnaise jar, all your dairy products.
Is it vegetables? What makes the mayonnaise if you don't use eggs? If you vegan?
First of all,
it's soybean. Same shit they put in like if you get like a plant-based say you get like a plant-based burger or whatever, you know, it's the color they use is beets, right? To get it like that red color. Okay. And onions and shit like that, but the main ingredient is soybeans, soy. Okay. One of the main ingredients, you know.
Soy is used to make soy sauce, correct?
I'm not sure about that. That I'm not sure of.
Right,
I don't want to give her wrong information.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything like that either.
Yeah, hold on.
I like to speak on shit because it's about your body, it's about your health. I like to talk about it with the fellas.
Yeah,
we can share.
But what makes the fucking mayonnaise vegan anyway?
Because you're not eating eggs.
Because
you're not eating eggs, and eggs is basically if you know, forgive me for my viewers who's watching that here. Eggs is basically like the yolk, the period of a hatched. You know, I don't want to get into specifics, but it's just
it's an embryo.
Basically,
embryo.
No, not basically. That is what it is.
You eating something that's about to come alive and shit. Like the motherfucking, like when you a baby, you got that big ass head and shit.
That shit is
you scrambling that shit. You know what I mean? You scrambling that shit on a fucking roll.
Yeah. Exactly. Crack that shit. Put it in the skillet, cook it up.
Word.
Y'all want to know the funniest Valentine's Day I had? This is like, you know, I'm sure Jermaine will let you guys know, or Black Sap, he'll let you know. When I started dating, I was like 18. You understand what I'm saying? And I had my first girlfriend. And you know, you listening to music and you trying to be romantic. And I bought some chocolates for Valentine's Day. You feel me? And I'm like, I'm about to do something different. So I bought some chocolate and I'm like, I'm about to put it in shorty pussy.
Yeah.
It ain't go nothing like I thought it would go, son. That shit started melting inside the vagina because it's so damn warm. You understand what I'm saying? It was just a mess.
Yeah.
It's nothing like you think it would go, son. Don't ever try doing that, man.
Yeah.
None of y'all ever try that shit.
I always hear about that shit, that edible shit. I never tried that.
Hey, I ain't know this was this type of show.
It is today, son.
I don't put no chocolate inside that vagina, son. It's gonna melt and it's gonna make a mess.
Now you gotta slice it on. You gotta slice it on her. You gotta slice it on her and eat it off her. You know what I'm saying? Like you just threw the strawberries in a pussy.
I feel like we making a smoothie or we getting some pussy?
Suck it out.
Wait a minute.
It was no anticipation. You feel me? You got to slice it on her and make a weight and make a body move. Slices. Thin slices.
Which one of you put fucking chocolate in someone's vagina, man? Are you serious?
I'm putting it on the arm, shoulder, feet, ankle, neck, forehead, everywhere. Hey. I put it everywhere. I'm gonna eat good.
Yo, this is
good. I'm gonna eat that shit. That's the whole point. I bought it. I'm gonna eat that shit off you.
What y'all be watching, man?
Yo,
you got one.
This episode is sponsored by DoorDash and Grubhub.
No, it's not. People, man. Allegedly, we ain't speak to the people, man. Don't even do that. It did the same shit with those ruffled potato chips, man.
Everything you read about and see ain't a good idea, man. It ain't a good idea. Everything you read about and see, son.
No, it is a good idea. Trades and passing them shits on. The youth is fucked up, y'all.
Yeah.
I think everybody here is over 35, maybe.
I'm still in my late 20s, so I'm late 20s. Yeah,
you got a lot of time. So live, we got a lot of time, baby.
Yeah, it's a fact. So knowledge is everything. You feel me? Knowledge is everything. If you can get that as soon as if you can get knowledge as soon as possible, that's the best thing. And now knowledge is the highest commodity nowadays. You feel me? That's why everybody and their mother got a podcast out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
So whatever, I'm gifted, and I'm eager to learn and soak in any kind of information. You feel me? That's the key right there. You feel me? And then I could pass it on to my generation. You feel me? My offspring.
But you know what's the most valuable thing about your age?
Yeah.
Is the fact that you got time. Time is valuable, son. Time is the most valuable thing. As you get older, you start seeing you don't have as much time.
Right.
And me at being 40, I'm about to be 41 in May. You understand what I'm saying? I think about it. I'm like, yo, I need more time during the day. I do not have as much time as I think I have. I'm going to work. I'm helping people do certain things. I want to get my thing off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, you got to split your time.
Somebody's echoing.
Split your time there. Split your time there. Time is the most valuable commodity you have in this world.
Yo, somebody's echoing, man.
Is it echo? Is it me? Who is it?
I think it's sad.
I'm texting somebody. I'm just replying to it.
You know? Let's get on with it. That was the first topic. G Money did ask.
All right, man. All right. You guys probably know that. You guys probably know that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl 55 and everything, right?
Yeah.
Now I wanted to ask y'all this though, man. Since one of y'all probably watched the Super Bowl and whatnot, what is y'all favorite Super Bowl ad commercial?
I think you say our favorite Super Bowl moment because I was gonna say Janet Jackson when the TD came out. Woo, nigga.
That was 2003 or 2004, man.
Man, I had to be about like 12 or 13. I can't. Yo, that was a good moment right there, nigga. I just walked in the room like, oh shit, titty.
Oh my god.
You know what I noticed about that shit? It wasn't no black-owned business commercial. That's what I noticed about that's what I noticed about the Super Bowl commercial.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on my B.O.B. shit. You know what I'm saying? I do flooring. That's my trade. That's my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my children, my life.
Right.
My trade is my life. That's how I eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm into that now because it's a movement going on that you younger guys started. You know what I'm saying? I'm 47. I'll be 48 this year. You know
damn, you and B Live is older than me.
I'm young OG.
Respect.
Yo,
respect,
hey, yo,
son.
Fucking 36.
Ain't no gray hairs on
I
y'all.
looked up to growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all looking good though, son.
Yo, listen, right? Check this out. Y'all got the key to this shit right now.
Man, I feel so fucking old.
Y'all got a fucking movement going on that I'm excited about it because you know everything right now is what it is. When you go outside, you know everybody live different places, whatever. But when you go outside and you go to different businesses, they look at you funny. And if they look at you funny, why the fuck go there?
Right.
Spend your money.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Where you go to your people, they gonna look at you funny too. But at least you're spending it with them. There's no more hate in that aspect no more. You got to give it up to somebody that's doing their thing.
Right.
You feel me? Even if you don't even want it. Like if I'm walking down the street and I see niggas selling a nutcracker, I'm gonna get a nutcracker. I don't want it, but it's a nutcracker. You know what I mean? I don't know when I'm gonna get a nutcracker again. And you got it, I want it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what that money gonna do for him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he's doing, I get it. You know what I'm saying? At least you're doing it to get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm on it like that. What I saw in the Super Bowl commercial was a bunch of white companies using black people to sell their product because of this situation that's going on, because of this movement. So they try to get in tune with the black people so they got a black face and sell their shit. So you can laugh and say, I want to go buy that shit. And somebody black was on it. But it's a cracker from Mississippi that probably own that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm more in tune about that. I laugh. I'm the funniest nigga in the world. I'll tell you the athlete, but I am a fucking born comedian. You understand what I'm saying? I snap on your grandmother.
A natural born comedian, eh?
Ain't no black-owned commercials, but yo, I don't know if y'all notice this, but you know, every other commercial is like a fucking. Say you watching a fucking oatmeal commercial and it's a biracial couple. They trying to push that on everybody. You feel me? Ain't no black on. Ain't no black on commercials, but it's always like a biracial couple or some shit. Like they trying to cater. They trying to. I see what they trying to do it.
The agenda is for everybody to look alike, so you can't tell who's a male or female. That's the agenda. The trend started from Grand Theft Auto. The generation now is all Grand Theft Auto. Listen,
Grand Theft Auto.
I feel like you're serious, but that shit is hilarious.
It's hilariously real life. It's hilariously real life. If you go, when did Grand Theft Auto come out? What year did it come out?
13. You talking about like GTA 6, right? 2013.
I'm talking about the first one. The first GTA.
Oh shit.
When did that come out?
Way different. That was 2D. The first one.
I was on PC.
Yeah, that was the first one.
When did that come out? When did it come out?
Hold on. You know, I got.
How old were you? How old were you?
I think I was probably still in the nutsack. I think. I don't remember that. I know GTA 3, which was the one that hit PlayStation. 2003.
The first one came out in 97.
97.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto 1.
All right, boom.
97.
Everybody that dressed now got their hair colored and everything look like Grand Theft Auto.
But I understand what you're saying, but I think Grand Theft Auto was a reflection of what was happening in the real world. I don't think that they created these.
That was going to happen in the real world. It was the future. It was like Demolition Man.
It's like it's like art imitating life, as opposed to life imitating art. You understand what I'm saying? I think it goes back and forth. So of course, you make a great point at that. You know, a lot of us did. And I look at the people who was playing Grand Theft Auto. At the time, I was playing Halo, son. And I'm like, why y'all playing Grand Theft Auto? Y'all have some fake-ass gangsters.
Man, it's Grand Theft Auto out here, man. Niggas got tight pants, long feet, and tight jackets. But
it says something because they didn't plan on that happening, right? Look at the Boondocks, right? Every shit that happened in the Boondocks it's like the fucking Simpsons. This shit is coming to fruition, right? Niggas is wearing tight jeans. Homo thugs. Niggas is halfway out the
closet. The Simpsons, everything, everything, man, everything.
But so alive, being an artist like you are, being an actor, I'm sure you can see that good directors and good, people who are in the arts, they'll let you know that life imitates art, and at the same time, art imitates life. So it's like you basically feeding off of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
So like I look at rap music. Rap didn't start the stuff that's happening in the hood.
Right.
All that stuff is happening from the start. Rap just was a voice for people in the hood.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you're gonna have people who listen to rap and then emulate the rap music. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like we feeding off each other, kid.
Right.
Okay. With the rapper, you got the nigga that's gonna push the record. He's gonna tell you which records to put out that's gonna sell. That's the same as in the movie, the director. They all directing the audience to a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we've been portrayed for hundreds of years. We've been portrayed by the directors and the producers produce the shit. You understand? Like the Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger is based on the black nigga. But it was directed so a white dude could play it with a black mask. You know what I'm saying? And they put a cracker in charge of producers. Produce this fucking lie. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
The same with the rap game. Motherfucking Cardi B had and Megan Thee Stallion had plenty of songs about positive shit. But they said, nah, it's a political season. It's a black bitch running for vice president. I want you two black bitches to put out wet ass pussy. You know what I'm saying? So you don't think the shit, you don't think it all tie in the big picture?
Nah, they definitely do. They definitely see each other. You're right.
I'm telling you.
They are signed to a label, so they know what they got to do. And even if they're putting on that positive shit, that shit will never get pushed to the forefront or if in mainstream media because they are signed to that label. So it's not so much of what they want to do; it's kind of what they're being told what they have to do.
Exactly.
For them to get exactly.
And that's immediately my point. You know what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying? Everything is directed and produced like that. And the movement is so that we tired of that. We want to be in charge of what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gotta pull our
own our
resources.
masters, get our shit running.
Yeah,
Start
like
our
we're
own
doing right
businesses.
now. We support each other's shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
We the
my
best people.
boy told me, he said New Yorkers, not even New Yorkers, but black people we don't support each other. You feel me? It's like every other race does it. You feel me? Even black gangs. You feel me? It's like we don't support our people.
How did it start? Change the narrative.
We gotta change the narrative.
What we do to change it? How did it start? What's the beginning of changing that shit? What is the beginning?
Shit. Now you potting. Now you potting right now.
We gotta start from the ground level, Sap.
What's the ground level?
I think the ground level is us.
How?
The consumers.
Us how? We need to stay in the same fucking house. If it's a gang of bloods, right? Say it's a gang of bloods from the same set, right?
Yeah.
Put them in the house together and see who dropped their flag. Fuck, all of them will drop their flag. But they wouldn't be able to live together. They can be together, but they can't live together. You know what I'm saying? We got to change that about ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to live together. We quick to kill each other, but we hesitate to kill a cracker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, then the nigga that was climbing them steps when them crackers was chasing him in the Capitol, he would have clapped them niggas. You know what I'm saying? If it was a bunch of niggas like that, he would have clapped them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's
he's running away from them boys. I'm always saying, think about
it. Listen, this shit is funny, but it's shitty, but it's clean. You understand what I'm saying? It would have been a whole different narrative.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It would have been a whole different ending.
You replace those guys with people who look like us. We got 2 guys. How many of us are wearing hoodies? I think all 4 of us are wearing hoodies. You put guys wearing hoodies and black faces over there going at the Capitol like that, it will look completely different, son. And there would have been plenty of people who got killed because they scared of us for some reason. You know what I mean?
It's that narrative. You feel me? If it's an officer, if an officer, first of all, that officer needs to be trained. You feel me? It's something in him. You feel me? He didn't grow up in the community, so he's trigger happy. You feel me?
Exactly.
He didn't grow with the niggas grocery shopping, helping people's mothers to the doorstep and shit like that. So he
shouldn't be in that community. Then he shouldn't be in that community.
Exactly. And humans are afraid of what they don't understand. You feel me?
Right.
Yo, B-Love, I can see you coming down the street. You feel me? And you got a hoodie on or some shit. You feel me? I'm a grip the thing tight. You feel me? Not saying that, but in the alternate universe, you feel me? I may grip the thing like I don't know.
Yeah.
You may try to do some rah-rah shit. You feel me? We afraid of we don't understand. You feel me?
How do we change the narrative? What's the beginning? What's the roots of changing the narrative of that?
Education, baby.
Niggas ain't gonna learn nothing. Niggas ain't learning nothing if ain't no Hennessy there.
And you can't put in a rap song because niggas gonna be like, "Yo, you preaching? We don't want to hear you preaching."
Right.
That's the dumbest shit. I hate hearing that shit.
Pastor shit, man. Like, who wants to hear some pastor shit going on, man?
I know what I'm saying. Like, niggas ain't really trying to feel you. Yeah, you can't get your point. You gotta do it in halftime of the party. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta wait till everybody get there to open the bar to get your point across. Real shit.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
But to change the narrative, all right, okay, regardless of where y'all live at, right? You can ride past a club, whether it's a VFW or a Polish hall or a Indian spot or a Jewish spot. They got the venue so where they could congregate amongst themselves, the social club, so to speak. Right. I think it starts there. I think it starts with niggas eating and be too full to fight and shoot.
Yeah. No, I get it.
The itis, son.
It's big screen TVs. The shit you want to watch is on. The music you want to hear is on. Yeah. The food you want to eat is in your stomach. You know, right? Right. You gonna drink and listen. And
it's a fucking barbecue. You feel me? It's a Friday evening at a backyard barbecue. You feel me?
Exactly.
Ain't no funny shit going on.
Right.
I personally feel that that's a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, we need the OGs to step up. You understand what I'm saying? So, all right, I look at someone like Sap. Oh, what you was about to say?
But wait a minute, though, man. Like, how many times we rely on OGs and then they end up doing some hypocritical shit, man?
And this is what I'm saying. They got to set the standard. You understand what I'm saying? So, someone like Sap, you understand what I'm saying? I know Sap history. I understand he grew up with my brother. You understand what I'm saying? I heard the stories about him in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So this is someone I respect on the street level. If he is to come to me and tell me, yo, B, and honestly, these are the people that kept me on the straight and narrow. I could easily be in the streets, but it's people like Sap, people like my brother, people like my cousin Gould, people like my cousin Bug. These are the people who I respected. And they was like, yo, B, do not follow the same path that I follow. Your parents make this type of money. They sitting over here sending you to private schools. Don't act like these other cats.
You know why? You know why? You want to know why? Because we want you to come back to us and say what needs to be done now. Oh, wise one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need that acknowledgement so that we could give you more. You got to shout out the OGs. If you don't shout out the OGs, who will? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't shout that OGs out, if you just say, remember the nigga when he dead and have a story when he dead, that don't mean shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he alive, if you would have shouted that shit out, he would have did so much more. He'd have reached more people. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what it takes. We got to celebrate the OGs. We got to have a venue where you can see these OGs and sit and eat with these OGs. And you could talk with these OGs and organize. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And put the plan together for your community where you at. And you could have a function. You understand what I'm saying? That'll bring more people that'll hear your word, that's feeling you. Live podcasts and things of that nature on the venue. You got a solid spot for that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Getting it together. We got to come together, and you need the OGs. So you got to have an OG in there. You need a young nigga. So you need a young nigga in there. You need a nigga with the tight pants and the funny hair. You need him in there.
It's all about relating.
He in tune. We're never set.
It's also about understanding too. Like, not everybody's gonna be able to because not everybody's meant to be pleased anyway. We can't please everybody, no matter what plans we do in life, though, man. Everybody's not gonna be pleased.
Yeah, you're right. But it's about us controlling the narrative.
And that's what you worry about. That's what you worry about. So you can't be pleased. You have a right
to make everybody happy. You know what
I'm saying? Have a right to be questioned. You have a right to question the unknown. It's something you never did before. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, you too comfortable. You predict your days. That ain't growth.
You're right. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So what are you doing? You're not giving nothing. Right. You're taking days. You're not giving days. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to share. I live more years than I think I was supposed to. And I'm healthy still. You understand what I'm saying?
You still look young, man.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that shit. But
thank goodness you don't have cancer, man.
I thank God. I thank my children.
Cancer, man.
You know what I'm saying? I want the world for them. And I can't give it to them like white people. Like white people kids wait for their parents to die so they can blow the money on themselves. You know what I mean?
And they getting 100,000. Look at when white people get married. Now I'm not gonna say all white people because I sound ignorant when I say that.
But the average, right?
When the average white person getting married, they're giving them money where they could buy a house. Yeah. The average black person getting married, man. I invited my family to when I got married.
You got enough to pay for the venue.
Not even that, man. Shit. I didn't even make that. I was just like, I'm gonna take the L, and as long as my people have fun. You came to my wedding?
No.
I ain't
What year was that? What year was that?
Shit, son. Oh man, nah.
What year was that?
I ain't seen no invitation.
You gotta go.
What year was it? What year was it?
That's foul, son. 2010.
I was on the streets in 2010. I should have got an invite.
That was my fault.
I should have got an invite.
No, but I ain't make a lot. And my wife, her parents were cops.
Hey, what's up?
Listen, bro. They paid for my what's the name? My honeymoon. I ain't have to come out of my pockets for my honeymoons because the cops gave money. Her father-in-law was white.
Yeah.
And they gave so much money. But when you look at black communities, man, we're not getting that same type of support.
We don't celebrate each other.
Whoa.
I have no problem. Listen, right? I just met you too. You know what I'm saying? G Money Stacks and Soul Alive. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you for this opportunity to spend minutes in time where y'all could talk with me and I could talk to you and listen to you. You feel me? I appreciate you. I love you. I will never want harm for. I want you to grow. You know what I'm saying? This shit is different. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna get this not like that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get it like that. Everywhere you go, you're not gonna get it like that. You know what I'm saying? I go anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world, I could go and do my thing, the same thing that you do me. You know what I mean? Because I get that. You know what I mean? I give that. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many people that can do it, but you want to be able to. That's the big picture. I want to be able to go to Chicago and clean up their streets.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get all them niggas in tune. This is what I'm saying.
You need a team to do all that, man.
Exactly.
Yep. And that's
exactly. How does it start? How does it fucking start, G Money?
Get the platform, son. You get the platform. In this day and age now, social media is the biggest thing. You feel me? So us all these kids do listen to these mumble rappers and shit like that. Feel me? They got a platform. That's why they got a word.
Source.
If you get these niggas somewhere to pull up at, they gonna pull up. Whether in a stolen car or whatever, they gonna pull up. They gonna sit down. You know what I'm saying? And then once that happens, you got to make sure that they lead correctly. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get pulled over. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. I tell you what, man.
But it's also
shit. That was.
But it's also when it comes to picking people to be on your team and everything, it's all about who you trust, man. Like you don't want somebody that's gonna be on some sneaky shit and then try to betray you and all that other shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You were talking about holidays.
Loyalty is important, especially when it comes to friendship.
You talking about Valentine's Day when you open this shit up, right? So if we make our own holiday, it's a already proven fact that the world is gonna hop on its dick. This is we in a dick riding society. We live in a dick riding society where everybody rides dick, and they follow the nigga.
I don't know.
I don't
know if I can agree with that.
They don't follow the black man. They follow the nigga. I give it to you raw.
Wait, repeat that. They don't follow the black man. They follow the nigga.
Pause.
Oh no.
Pause. They don't follow the black man. They don't follow. They into whatever a nigga doing. They into. Man. You understand what I'm saying?
Now why is that?
Whatever Colin Powell doing, they don't care. Nobody cares what Colin Powell is doing right now. Yep. But he's still alive. Mm-hmm. Nobody gives a fuck what he's doing. But niggas is still trying to see what Pop Smoke was doing.
Yup. Perfect example. Yo.
They still trying to see what Pop Smoke was doing out there.
I see where you're going.
We're in LA at the time.
You understand what I'm saying? Everything that led up to it, they want to know. Niggas want to know. They want to know.
It's about my bad. Go ahead. What you saying?
We live in a society where whatever you doing that's reckless and ratchet and just out of the world, you're gonna follow it. You want to follow. You want to peep. You won't show your kids. You won't watch it with your kids.
That's what happened with Tekashi. You feel me?
But you would twerk your ass. You twerk your ass once the kids.
So how do we change that? You feel me? Because it's not we see this shit on social media, right? It's the motherfucker who's spewing the most irrelevant knowledge, right? Giving out false information, doing the most silly shit.
It's the American way. It's the American way. It's how America was built.
But that don't mean,
glorify it.
But that doesn't mean
that's why it sells.
But
that also doesn't mean that person is people actually fuck with that person. You feel me? You get 15 million views on a song. That don't mean your shit is hot. You feel me? Y'all mean niggas is fucking with your shit. You feel me? That clout may go to that person. You feel me? Then the clout's a hell of a thing. You feel me? It's gonna make that person do a lot more dumb shit. He's gonna be, oh shit, nigga, I got the battery in my back now, nigga. I'm gonna do some more dumb shit. You feel me? I'm gonna go live and hit and knock out cops. Like,
everybody following that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody following. You know why? Because they followers. Where the leaders at?
That's the shit with social media. They call it followers. They don't call it friends. We used to call it friends.
Subscribers. Niggas leading the charge. Nobody listening to them. They don't get no views. The niggas that's my song and all them niggas.
Yeah,
they not getting hits like Tekashi. They're not getting hits like Tekashi. Nobody want to hear that shit. It's the American way to be corrupt.
The lie is always going to be more entertaining. The
that's how they make
story is always going to be more entertaining.
What is mythology?
It's a fucking
the knowledge of lies. What's the story?
More entertaining than the truth. It's just crazy to me, man.
Stories.
And speaking of fucking Tekashi, speaking of Tekashi bitch 9, man, tell me why recently he trying to pick a fight with fucking Meek Mill, man.
Meek Mill.
The fuck?
What happened with that? But what happened with that whole situation, man?
Oh
I think Meek Mill did the right thing.
I think Tekashi spit on his rollie or some shit.
Tekashi bitch 9 is the fucking instigator, man. That's why I don't talk about him too much on the fucking podcast, man. He's a fucking snitch.
To be fair, they both had their phones out. They both had their phones out recording this shit.
Listen though, man, let's not forget the fact that he did a fucking interview with Lisa Evans on Street Soldiers, and you know his ass was in fucking hot water for that shit, man. Come on, son. Why are we normalizing snitches, man?
But this is my thing, son. And
why are we normalizing that shit?
Listen, man, check this shit out, son. This is how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, of course, if you're gonna be doing stuff with people and you snitching on people and you giving name your people that's doing bad things, then I agree with you. But at the same time, son, what the fuck are we really talking about? We talk about snitches, or we talk about people that's listen to what these people talking about doing to Tekashi 6ix9ine, whatever the fuck his name is. What's his name? 6ix9ine, 5'9"?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. Look at what they doing. They talking about
Daniel.
Daniel. Look at what they're trying to do to these people. There are no winners. There are no good guys in this situation.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? There's no good guys. So if you're dissing Tekashi, but yet giving props and talking about, oh, I can't wait till Roddy Rebel and all these other guys get home, what the fuck are you talking about?
And why is he picking a fucking fight with fucking Meek Mill then?
That don't mean. Wait, hold on. You gotta trust.
Why is he picking a fight with Meek Mill though?
But since the quote, right? You gotta trust somebody to do that, right? The same way you trust somebody to be your friend, you gotta trust somebody to snake you, right? If you know his character already, you gotta trust him to do that. So you have these high expectations of Duke Kid, but we know his character ain't shit, and he wasn't built like that. So we already know his game plan here. All right, we already knew he was going to tell because he's not built for that. The same way here, his album flopped. We haven't heard him in the media. We know he's just joking. This shit wasn't serious. It was nothing serious. It wasn't even a beef. His security got caught up with his security. There's nothing to the story about that. It's nothing serious. But onto what B-Live was saying, why are we still glorifying these same people? It's the same type of niggas. The only difference is that one dude, I think why people can respect Rowdy more than Tekashi's because Rowdy, held his own. You feel me?
I get that.
He knew what he did.
Yep.
And that goes back
he
to what
accepted his responsibilities from it.
That's why I respect. I respect that. You feel me? And I'm not.
So, Olaf, what has really hurt the African American community more than anything? It's been drugs.
What?
A lot of
drugs.
Shit. A lot.
What?
Drugs.
Drugs?
No.
The cold shit too.
Integration.
Oh wow, yeah, we gotta have a conversation on this. Oh man, I love this type of shit. Listen,
wait a minute. What about those African Americans who
integration is the reason why bitches got weeds right now?
Facts.
Now, hold on. Let me say
Facts.
this, though.
Woo!
Let me say this shit, though, man. Hold up. What about those African Americans who's in prison right now for something they didn't commit and everything, man? Don't they count too? Don't they count too? Don't they fucking count too?
Yo,
do they get 300 on their books?
They sure get some because they get paid pennies, man.
They get 1,400. They work for the state. They work for the state, right?
Yeah, but they don't
stop. Come on, man.
It's not like niggas getting paid $50 an hour at Macy's or some shit. They're working in the prison. You feel?
But let's be real though, family. All right, Sap, come on. I know where you used to live at. I know where you grew up at. You grew up over there by Hempstead train station. I know where you lived at.
Right.
You trying to tell me that bitches wearing weaves hurt the community more than motherfuckers shooting people up over drug transactions?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta hear this. Break it down. Break it down, brother. Break it down, God.
Yeah. Because let me tell you something. A nigga is trained to not shoot the cracker. Not the
oh man.
The nigga has been trained to not hit the cracker back. You know what I'm saying? The woman has been trained that she don't look like a human being.
Facts.
Oh damn.
They was called monkeys before us. The black woman was called monkeys before the black man.
Wait, who's called monkeys?
Black women. They definitely disrespect our black women.
Oh shit, man.
Listen,
why does that remind me of that?
So the black woman, listen to me. The black woman spent all your fucking money on her fucking maintenance to look as white as she
can. It's the maintenance.
Maintenance.
Trying
to look like a fucking model when you're not even modeling for a fashion show. Fashion week in New York.
They put on products that not even designed for her. It's not even
right.
Designed built for her. You know what I'm saying? They put it on their face. They put it on there, whatever it takes.
Come on, Sam. Come on, man.
Oh shit!
But it's gotten deeper than that.
That damage the community because now we gonna go out and kill you, motherfucker, just so I could give her your money to go and maintain herself, nigga. And then the bills on top of that, nigga, it's worse than the car, worse than the mortgage. That's why niggas ain't got no mortgage.
Nah, I get that, but come on,
son. Come
on, man. You know,
there's a few niggas in Rikers Island right now. I'm like, yeah, that was me, son. That was me.
I want that stimulus. This niggas in Rikers Island like, where's my stimulus?
Where's my check, man?
I'm in the kitchen. I work in the kitchen.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you some shit, man. You know what I mean? It's so sad that I don't like speaking this type of stuff. And, you know, it maybe means that I need to upgrade who I be around. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I've never got no stimulus.
Yo, listen.
Is that a good thing, or did you get fucked? Are you making
over 75 money to get a stimulus check?
Oh, sure.
You want a stimulus? You want a stimulus?
What happened?
Do you want a stimulus?
No, I don't want no stimulus. Of course, I want extra money. Of course, anybody want extra money.
All right. So it was the wrong question. You don't need a stimulus.
I do not need a stimulus. Exactly.
Okay. So, but you want a stimulus?
Of course, everybody want to spend.
Everybody want extra money.
Okay.
Everybody's struggling,
you know,
man.
And
Okay.
you know,
Everybody's struggling.
Yeah.
and this is the point. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I look at my family members, look at everybody who I grew up around, and you see me, y'all see me live. Y'all probably do not think that I grew up around the people that I grew up around, because I like to speak, and I don't even want to say that. but at the same time,
yourself right there.
This is what I grew up around.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And when I look at the major factor, it all boils down to drugs and selling drugs and people using drugs. You know what I'm saying? Of course, society, the pressures that society put on people makes people use drugs. Of course, drug use is universal. We can look at every single civilization. We can look at United States right now in 2020. We can look at the Phoenicians back, BC times. We can look at the ancient Egyptians. All these people use drugs. However, in America, what we do is criminalize drug usage
and profitalize.
Exactly. So when we look at these statistics, the majority of people are locked up off of drug offenses.
Yep.
So you got to ask yourself, if we didn't criminalize drugs, how many people would be, incarcerated right now? You look at what Joe Biden is doing right now, where they taking away from these private owned prisons, and you're gonna start seeing things start to change. You start to see that, weed charges. People that in New York, man, listen, I put together a whole database to look at all the criminal charges, fights, just regular fist fights. If I was to fight you, that's the number one thing that New York City police officers arresting people for. Then you look at marijuana charges. We getting charged 4, 5, 6 times more than white people getting charged for marijuana charges. You understand what I'm saying? So when you break these things down, you start to see that they criminalizing us for doing the same exact things that everybody else is doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And my issue is with drug usage. You understand what I'm saying? In my family, just my family alone, drugs have destroyed us. You understand what I'm saying?
Crippled, not destroyed. Crippled.
Exactly, you're right. Crippled, destroyed, because we still together. It crippled us.
We still.
You understand what I'm saying? And for me, I look at drug dealers, I look at all of these things, and I say, if we was to handle the drug addiction as black people, we would be much better, man.
Drugs. You think drugs is it?
I think drug is the number one.
You think drugs
issue that's affecting our community, yo?
You think drugs is predominantly a black thing in America?
Nope.
Nah,
it's not.
But it's most used by crackers.
Everybody uses drugs. It's a 50-50 thing. But
everybody uses
all right, so
but
check.
the youth is using it a lot. The youth is still getting caught up in that shit because everybody, they're getting told, yo, this is the hottest thing here. I gotta go pop this pill. You feel me? They're hearing from somebody else. You feel me? They're getting put on from somebody else. Yo, I gotta go pop some pills. I gotta go do this. Gotta go do that. Yeah, some of these niggas in the game, in the industry is going off of that image. Yo, I'm a drug dealer. You feel me? I'm like I slang this. Yeah, I used to go hustle in the streets or some shit. Like it's cool.
Hey yo, Bradley. You say everybody is in jail. Predominantly everybody in jail is for drugs, right?
Yeah, predominantly, yes.
It's so, and it's not just black people.
So what difference do that make to the nigga that got the bread contract?
So which contract you say?
The bread.
What you mean? The money?
The nigga that make the loaves of bread and bring them in every morning.
Nah, it don't have nothing to do with that.
The truck that come in and change the towels and the linen. What difference do it make?
But at the same time, okay, I understand where you're going with it.
To the nigga that bring the government contract to bring in the rice.
Check it. Listen, you know, I was an alcoholic, family. I was an alcoholic.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So in my alcoholic days, nothing meant more to me than getting my alcohol. I don't even give a damn about the motherfucking people that's bringing bread and stuff to the community. All I cared about was me getting my motherfucking alcohol, and that's just alcohol.
So I'm telling you.
I'm crack.
So I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
Damn,
that's what I'm telling you. It don't make a difference. It don't make a difference. You're like if you own a fucking house and if you own a building, you got 4 niggas in it. You don't give a fuck what they do to make that rent. No, they make that rent.
Yo, that's a fact. Feel me?
No,
you're in a different class. You're in a different class. All right. Now
it
was the time where you was that alcoholic nigga doing what you had to do to get the rent. Then you got in tune with yourself. You became the nigga that owned the building. Now you don't give a fuck about certain things.
No, you're right.
You give a fuck about the maintenance of the building, not the maintenance of the people. As long as they paying that rent, you don't give a fuck about their maintenance. You don't care about what they eating. You ain't going around giving out milk and bread. You don't give a fuck. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different class. It's different classes of us.
Yep.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? And some are indeed savages, and some are indeed not.
But
some just look like it, and some are not.
Savage, huh?
That's the beauty of it.
My addiction made me do things that I never thought I would do, and this is just alcohol.
It's the beauty of us. We gotta do to survive. We survivors. Now, it's how are we gonna survive in this world where they trying to make us all look like each other and do each other and do Jewish sex?
This is what we got to do. We got to come together. We got to come together
and create our own chemical babies and shit. Imagine a community of chemical babies.
Yo, we all
we all chemical babies. Come on, Sap. You already know that, baby. You know, we all chemical babies.
And autism and shit like that.
Look at our community, son. Look, you grew up, a couple blocks away from where I grew up at.
Right.
As a diabetic right now,
we had autism before autism.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
As a diabetic, I cannot get the same type of. Listen, bro. I sent them pictures of where I used to live at in Amityville. And Amityville is another black community. You know what I'm saying? Amityville is aligned with Hempstead. It's aligned with Uniondale. It's aligned with Roosevelt.
It's a horror.
Exactly. It's aligned with all of those things. But Roosevelt, but check it. Amityville is right next to Farmingdale. Right. And as a diabetic, I was able to go to Farmingdale and get everything that I needed. So when it came to drinking soda in the black communities, they're not giving us a bunch of diet sodas. But if I go a little bit down the block to Farmingdale, where I went to college at, that's where I got my degree from in Farmingdale. Mm-hmm. You can get all of that type of stuff.
My daughter got a degree in Farmingdale.
And it's a beautiful degree because, Farmingdale teaches you a lot.
Yeah. Hey, yo, check this out, right? Not to cut you off or deny your story, but you don't die from COVID unless you go to the hospital.
Wait, what?
Not necessary. You see, I wanted to talk to you about this when you said this.
Putting the biochemicals in your nostrils and shit. We go ahead.
But I mean, come on. All right. Listen, I'm scientific, man. And I'm gonna give you.
Hold on. Let him finish.
Yeah. Listen, I'm scientific, man.
I fucked the game up with that one, right?
Right. Gosh, man. But I'm scientific, man. And check this out. I don't like to be proved wrong.
Okay, go ahead.
And I grew up 1997.
Hey, the locks.
1998. Now check it. Yeah. I went to Hofstra University. Y'all know what Hofstra?
That's in Long Island, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for Obama.
Yeah, okay, you a Long Island child.
Presidency.
And it's funny because you gave me my ride back to my house when I had my orientation sap. You remember that?
No.
You probably don't remember it, but
that's what's up, man. We gotta make some noise for that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I was doing my orientation in Hofstra, and we stayed over there for a couple of days, and they was just showing us, the way that the classes go. And I'm walking on the block, and I see Sap. I'm like, yo, what up? And you like, I'll give you a ride. And you gave me a ride back to my house because I was living on Washington at the time.
What was I riding in? What were we riding in?
I forgot. I forgot when you gave me a ride.
Nice.
Statute limitations in case it was stolen. Statute limitations.
Yeah, It didn't have no insurance. I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to take it. The place wasn't right. Something wasn't right.
Oh my God.
I promise you, I didn't want to take them. I wasn't right at the time.
Nah, you took me.
Yeah,
because I remember at Hofstra, the Jets used to practice over there.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh,
yeah.
Really? A lot of people used to come through to watch the Jets practice.
Yeah.
And being at Hofstra,
I remember now.
You remember now? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember now.
So you had given me, you gave me the ride. And listen, man, Hofstra opened up a lot of things in my life. You understand what I'm saying? Because I grew up around. Listen, man, people look at me right now and they don't understand what I grew up around. Sap could tell you.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, used to be at my crib in you know what I mean?
For the audience listening, were you a shooter? Be live?
No. I was a good kid. I one of those type of
people. We made sure that. We made sure he had a lot of shooters. Hey, yo, listen. He had a lot of shooters, but he never shot.
That's good. That's what's up. See?
He didn't even have to say. He
didn't
even have to say, "Yo, don't let me out," because he was never in. You know what I'm saying? We made sure that. You understand what I'm saying? So
and let me tell y'all a funny story about this guy right here and my brother.
Word.
Right? Because this was one of my brother's best friends. My brother's 7 years older than me. You know what I mean? But I respect my brother, to the utmost degree. He basically let me see a lot of things in which once I got older, I saw that what he was telling me led me in the right direction. So I didn't even have a license, man. I had I just had a permit. And these guys was like, yo, B, drive. And they was like, I'm gonna teach you how to drive. And they put me on the parkway. And both of them in the back of the car, you probably don't even remember this, but both of them in the back of the car smoking weed.
You can't
got a license.
You can't fuck up.
That's how you learn.
Fuck up. And we gonna live. We in the back seat.
Exactly. This is the type of stuff that
in the passage.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
You gotta ride right.
This is the type of stuff I grew up with. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, I have a whole bunch of family members that, like if you in Hempstead, and my last name is Lewis, which is great.
But that's the throw off. That's the throw off.
Exactly.
Throw off for the family. You understand what I'm saying? It's things that was done, and that's what I'm trying to tell everybody that's younger than me, that you put out there what need to be out there so that it come back. It's still, the roots is there. You know what I'm saying? Like the roots is there. But if you could do what you could do better, if you detach yourself from it, just you know what I mean? You'll get so much further. But you can't sell yourself out. You can't sell your soul. You know what I'm saying? Athletes and actors are rich slaves. Because they don't have their own voice. They can't do their own thing.
You're published on the screen.
I make more than them as far as life. In life.
Talk that
I
talk.
make more than them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I could go get me as much weed as I need, as much liquor as I need, and I could go and get it myself personally to the spot. You know what I'm saying? I could go to fucking ShopRite and get lettuce and spinach.
Oh, you got a ShopRite out there. Okay, you in a good neighborhood.
Oh yeah, we classy out here. Classy out here.
My nigga said ShopRite. He ain't say C-Town.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't say Western Beef, nigga.
Where's the beef?
My point is, I have a lot of ability. You know what I'm saying? When I wake up in the morning and I thank God for 30, 40 minutes, I see the sun and then I'm free. I'm free for a lot of minutes.
Facts.
I'm free than a motherfucker.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm free than a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Then everything is possible for real. Everything is possible after that point.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? And I want the nigga that nigga hit my phone and I call. I want them to be on board with the same feeling I'm feeling.
That's a
you
fact.
understand what I'm saying? So then we can take it further. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I understand where we came from, Bradley. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
I understand where we came from and shit, right? But you grow. The same person I was 20 years ago is not the same person I am now.
Word. Yep. If you are, then you still gotta grow. You got some growing to do.
I had OGs talk to me till I had niggas that had life in prison, niggas doing 30 years. They had 27 in, they ready to come home. I had niggas talk to me, give me 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there for a punk ass 5 years. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking it's long. I think I ain't gonna live. Nigga did 27.
And that's not to cut you off, but I've never been in jail, but I feel like that's the best knowledge you can get when you gain some kind of knowledge of self right there. You gain that wisdom. Hands on. Yeah. I can't because they got a life, you feel me? So they did that. So hopefully you don't gotta go through that bullshit. You feel me? That's the best knowledge right there.
I can't teach you how to use a hammer. You gotta just hit that shit. You gotta miss. You gotta miss.
But Zach, they really don't understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? They just think you just somebody that's coming on here talking.
I didn't say that, man. Don't assume be live. I didn't assume that, man. Don't.
No. Hey yo, let them know your history.
Hey yo, Sap. Hey yo, let me play you in the movie, Sap. What's good, man?
Hey yo,
tell them what you did to Rasheed Wallace, man.
Check this out, right?
Rasheed Wallace, the basketball player.
Oh
Check
shit.
this out. I'm gonna tell you my story in 5 minutes. Right?
Here it is.
Boom. I grew up on the hills.
He said the
hills.
hills.
Parkside now. Right? I left the hills.
Nigga. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
I moved to Terrace Avenue. Right? We got robbed. I was the only nigga on Terrace Avenue with a chalkboard.
A big ass chalkboard
on the fire escape. I had it on the fire escape. It was that big. You know what I'm saying? But I was a smart nigga. I grew up a smart nigga. I was smart. But I was dark skinned. I was a black nigga. So I was grimy all the time. I always had a hustle on top of the hustle.
You're a funny motherfucker, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you shit in a nutshell. So then I moved by the train station, right? And I had a bunch of niggas under me that was under me, older, younger, but they wasn't doing how I was doing. So I was the general. You know what I'm saying? I showed niggas how to hop fences and pop parking meters for $40 a day and all kind of shit like recycle cans, steal the whole shit from the recycling company. You know what I mean? I showed a nigga how to make $50, $100 a day. I showed him that, right? And then I shot my cousin in the eye, right?
What?
Damn! Why you shooting the eye for?
It was traumatic. I caught him like Martin Luther King got caught. You know what I'm saying?
Not Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Homie
That
had a
shit hurt
dream.
me though. That shit hurt me. Don't laugh so hard. That shit hurt me.
He still alive?
This is my story. Yeah, he alive.
Okay.
He got one eye right now, but he alive.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Did he forgive you? Not to cut you off. Did he forgive you?
Nah, we love each other. I love him. Him. It's my brother. It's my cousin in life, but it's my brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that more or less changed my life because I knew I could do it to anybody after that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could get it after that. You know what I'm saying? After that, anybody could get it. You feel me? So I got away from my crew where I was living at, and I went back to the hills. I went back to Parkside just to get into my roots. And we was just like wild with it. You know what I mean? We did everything under the sun that needed to be done when it needed to do it. You feel me? And we did it. Then we had drinks afterwards, and we smoked weed, and we sold crack and everything. You feel me? Like everything was a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So after years and years of that, you have the ability to see who's really with you and who's really there for the ride.
Right.
Some people stick and some people just fade away. You understand what I'm saying? And it's real shit. It's real shit in life. It's real shit. It's traumatic. You know what I'm saying? It's real trauma.
That's some
that I deal with. That I live with. It's shit I live with. You know what I mean? You do a lot of things for people that don't deserve it. What you did, they live off it. They prosper. But that's another story.
Yo, let me ask you this though. Does trauma play a role in PTSD?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Because you don't want that trauma again. I live my life to not experience what I experienced. I don't want that trauma no more.
You don't want it to come back. And now you got a reason. I don't want a reason to go forward now because your family and your kids, right?
Yeah, I don't go to that triage, B.
Yeah, you don't want to relive that nightmare over and over.
The triage is hard, man.
It's like in our minds, it's like a cassette player. We rewind the shit, and then
it's like everything you've done, you did it wrong. You're like telling yourself, what you done to get to this point, you got set back because of this. It's You know what I mean? It fuck with you hard. It fuck with me hard. I'm gonna speak for myself. It fuck with me hard. You know what I mean? But
that's what nightmares do to us.
At the same time, that shit is 93 octane for a nigga like me. You feel me? It get me right. You know what I mean? It don't break a nigga and make a nigga. That shit is true. You feel me? If you apply yourself to it, if you take yourself out of that element that you're comfortable with and you get uncomfortable, the best place you could be is uncomfortable. That's when you're gonna give it your all. I live every day like it's my all. I put every floor in like it's my last floor.
Nah, he make 100% proof because this guy Sap knew me. Listen, man.
I smoked the blunt like it's my last blunt.
Exactly.
I get high. I get high off that shit.
You eat pussy like it's your last pussy.
Yeah. If that's my last, I fuck that pussy like it's my last. I'm looking at shit.
Your last pussy unless you fucking put chocolate in that shit too.
Like it's the last pussy. It's the last. I'm cutting this stuff. I'm cutting straight out stuff.
You gotta tell people about your basketball career, man.
Hey yo,
you gotta let them know about your basketball career. Y'all went to the States, right?
Hey yo. I played against the best.
You was a shooter on the court too. All right.
No. I was 5'9" and I was dunking like Michael Jordan.
Yup. Facts.
I was dunking on niggas like Dominique Wilkins.
Facts. Facts.
I was a machine. I'm still a machine. You know what I'm saying? But
cut it out, man.
As far as basketball and football was concerned, I was Allen Iverson before Allen Iverson.
What do you know about the year y'all went to the States? My brother always tell me about this, and he got jokes about you.
Yeah, is he better than Shaq though? Duncan Water.
People know what happened, man.
Nah, Let me tell you why we didn't go to the state championship, right? We didn't go to the state championship because I didn't start the game.
Damn.
The
whole bench?
The whole time we played, the whole season, I started, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I started every game to get to that game.
How much you average so far? How much you average going in?
I averaged like 16, 17 a game.
Okay.
High school. And it was highlights. Every basket was a fucking highlight. So if I average
jumping out the gym.
If I average 16, that means 8 baskets was fucking highlights.
Yeah.
No bullshit. And I just farted.
Really? Yeah, that's too much information, son. On this podcast, man.
Listen, no, I'm very relaxed. I'm very relaxed.
He's very relaxed.
I can talk to you guys. I feel relaxed.
Take it over, man.
That's what happens.
If you can fart around 3 niggas, you relax. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's what happens when people got the fucking itis,
man. Man. I just farted, man. Yeah, I feel comfortable.
You got the fucking itis,
Doritos and chopped cheese.
Hey yo, listen.
We
I
was
was
just
nice
talking about this chopped cheese shit in the previous episode.
I was nice as hell in sports. I was nice as hell in sports, right? But after high school, I went to college, and it was a different world that I wasn't comfortable with. It was a whole different world. I went to school all black and Spanish. You know what I'm saying? My whole upbringing was all black, little bit of Spanish, all black. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that integration for me, it was life changing. I couldn't adjust. It was an adjustment for them because I was straight niggerville. You feel me? I was Hempstead. You know what I mean? So I played Division II basketball because, like I said, I had a very bad attitude.
You went to Grambling, right? Where you went, Sap?
I went to Dowling. I went to Dowling College.
Dowling, okay.
I went to Dowling College. You know what I'm saying? And then
But what years you went to Hempstead? What years you went?
I graduated in 92.
In 92, okay.
I graduated in 92, 88 to 92.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, boom. After
I'm about to share my screen to show these guys how Hempstead dominated.
Listen. We were selling crack. I was selling dope and crack. You feel me? I was getting money anywhere I could get it. You feel me? But I was humble. You know what I mean? I wasn't flashy with it or none of that shit ever. You know what I'm saying? I stayed with his brother a lot. You know what I mean? And we stayed in tune because this what made me what I am now. Because all the nights and days and afternoons and evenings and shit dealing with this nigga and just building, it made me what I am. No doubt about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? We had a crib to ourselves our senior year. We lived in Uniondale our senior year, the whole year by ourselves. I don't know where the fuck you live at, Bradley. I don't know
what year was that? What year you graduated? 94?
90, 92, 91, 92. What the fuck was you living? Was you at Mom?
Uniondale at the time.
No, you wasn't on Maplewood.
Oh, nah, you're right. We was on Rhodes or Hempstead.
Yeah, you was at Maul's crib. Because me and Brett had Maplewood. We had bitches there every night. We had bitches there when Tyson got knocked the fuck out. Remember Tyson got knocked the fuck out by Buster Douglas?
Woo! We had a bunch of dime pieces, man.
We had 2 bitches and Domino's pieces.
These the people who raised me, man. These the people who raised me, man. Yes,
oh, shit.
And St. Ives. I think we were drinking St. Ives back then. We had like 6 St. Ives, Domino's pizza, 2 bitches, and Tyson got knocked the fuck out. I kicked the bitch out because her pussy
shit.
Her pussy ain't smell right. I pulled her panties back up and told her to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I bet you this shit smell like artichoke and garlic and some shit, man. That's why you get this bitch out.
That bitch pussy smell like she ain't need to have no pussy.
Oh, that niggas is disrespectful, guy.
Word.
Yo.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about he kicked the bitch out because her fucking pussy don't smell right and shit.
Hey,
man.
yo, if we would stayed there any longer, Brett would have never been married. He'll tell you. He stayed there any longer.
I gotta put my brother on here one day. I'm definitely gonna put my brother on here one day so y'all can hear his stories, man.
He'll verify all this shit.
Man.
I ain't even tell you no story. I don't even tell stories, but I tell you that. I tell you that one. You know what I mean? But like I said, after that, I went to Canada after Dowling. You know what I'm saying? I caught a dope sale. And I did 6 months, 5 years probation. But while I was in the county jail, I was talking to a coach in Canada, and he got the shit going, and I went to Canada. You know what I'm saying? I went to Prince Edward Island University.
That's respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your coach, man. What was the coach's name? You remember him still?
The coach's name was Morrison. His name was Morrison. As a matter of fact, his son right now, Scotty Morrison, is an assistant coach for the Boston Celtics. His name is Scotty Morrison.
Look at that!
Wow!
Oh shit!
But this guy's funny.
As a matter of fact,
my cousin Trent.
I lived with him.
My cousin Trent say he be busting your ass out.
That was the first nigga that ever beat me in a game.
Damn! Oh shit!
And I'm gonna tell you the facts. Hey, yo, Bradley, you know what the facts is?
Yeah.
Now he got my old girlfriend.
Damn! Not your ex. Not your ex.
Okay, that's too real for TV, man. We can't talk about that. I know Mina. Man. I love Mina.
That's
not
facts.
Your ex, man. That's
facts,
crazy,
right?
man.
That's
nah, you're right. You're right. Mina, good girl, man.
Yo, I only do facts. I only do facts. I'm not afraid. You know what I mean? Of facts. I love facts.
Sab, son. Anybody tell you sound like Ghostface from Wu-Tang?
Nah, they be saying I be sounding. Nah, the bitch in Far Rockaway say I sound like Jada. The bitch be like, you sound like Jada, kid. You sound like Jada. I'm so New York. I'm so New York. I'm so New York.
Yo, I keep telling this guy Sony he look like Mayonnaise and shit, man. He won't fucking believe me.
It is like I said, I go anywhere in the United States, any hood in the United States, I can go there. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I do what I do, like, you feel me? And that's a good thing.
You well respected, man.
Because I'm not on that crazy shit no more. like I said, like the backstory to all this shit that I said leading up to I went to Canada was corrupt. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I was selling crack at Dowling College on an Indian reservation. You understand what I'm saying? While I was at Dowling College, all I needed was a nigga that was from a reservation. You understand what I'm saying? So I went to everywhere. I went to Webster Projects in the Bronx. Shut off 22. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Fever, the Skate Key. I went to all of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I went to Queens.
What's up? Why you say that about Trent, man?
I'm telling you, Trent cracked my ass.
You know, Trent was one that, you know, you older than me.
You know, I named them niggas. I named what's Trent's other name?
Milk.
Who gave him milk?
Hey, you gave him milk?
Milk is his nickname.
Who gave him milk? Okay.
Wait, Milk is his nickname?
All right. What's your cousin's name? Bog brother.
Box.
How he get box?
You gave him box?
Box.
Ask him. Yo, listen. Hey, yo, Soul Alive.
Yo.
I'm the funniest nigga on the fucking planet.
We see you.
I do that shit. We can talk positive all night. I make you laugh still. I do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I do it. You know what I'm saying? And I fight, and you know, I don't want to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? I want to shoot a cracker.
You're a funny guy, man. You can't be saying that about me. You know, Trent and Mina married each other, man. Come on, son.
Oh, they married?
No, that's good. I'm getting married too. That's good. I'm happy for that.
Oh shit.
I'm happy for that shit. I wish them well. Like, I'm still cool with Mina moms and everything. And Shania, the sister, we all cool. You know what I'm saying? That's love. That's love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind that. I embrace that. You know what I mean? Because I loved her. So I want her with a nigga that's family. You know what I'm saying? I want her like that. Because I know he'll take care of her like that. It's better than her, you know, being with another nigga. You know what I mean? And that's where the difference of me and another nigga come from. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to supersede that bullshit for the real.
That's a Harlem trait right there. Because any other nigga would have felt some type of way, some shit. They would have like, fuck this nigga, man. You feel me? So, that's growth.
I'm official. Trent definitely official.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, man, I'm an official nigga. I'm official. I was born this way. This shit was I trained. I was trained for this. You know what I'm saying? I was trained to be this way. I wasn't meant to live no other way but real.
And I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit of Long Island politics, and I never
been a closed-minded individual, so I welcome the business life. You know what I'm saying? I did accounting. I was an accountant. You know what I'm saying? I worked in banks. You know what I'm saying? I worked for billion-dollar companies. If you know Celestial Seasonings Tea, I did the accounting for all of that shit. All of that soy milk and organic products. I did the accounting for 27 brands of that shit.
Okay, I see what your bank statement's looking like. Okay.
I worked in nothing but corporate offices. I sold crack, dope, weed, ecstasy. I sold every drug. Listen, I already did the telephone.
Okay. Making sure
I sold every drug except crystal meth. I can't wait to get my hands on that. You know what I'm saying? But I saw every drug. Man. You understand what I'm saying? And I know the karma.
Facts.
You understand? I know the boundaries. In order for you to be a certain, these niggas got the Bentleys and shit, they the fucking feds. They're fucking cops. Whoever is richer than a motherfucker, they're fucking cops. You know what I'm saying? I know that.
Wait, how can you tell?
How can you tell?
Yeah.
How can they get that far? How could they get that far?
Exactly.
Either they line the nigga up, or exactly. You don't think so?
They're probably pretending to be someone that they're not and everything. That's why.
How can Snoop Dogg be known for smoking weed but never got pulled over for weed?
Facts.
Woo!
Oh,
now you potting right now. Woo-hoo.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Oh shit.
You tell me that. How could what's his nigga name? Post Malone. Post Malone, he do every drug on the man. How he never get pulled over for that shit?
Facts.
That he got white privilege. He different.
And
I don't even think
niggas the feds, man. They the fucking feds, man.
I don't even think it's about.
Go live like that. How could Katashi move around? He the fucking feds.
Facts.
He got more security than Obama.
Facts.
Yo.
And just to even just look at that. Me and Sap spoke about the situation, and I'm not gonna give y'all names. And he told you about his ex-girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that basically spilled over to my life. I sent you guys videos of while I was living in Gray Barn. You know what Gray Barn that's at?
Nah, where that's at?
In Amityville.
Amityville. Gray Barn?
Yeah. So Amityville don't got the best reputation because a lot of us out there.
That's where the movie was filmed, by the way.
Well, you saying you don't get the best reputation because of the urban community?
How urban it is living in Amityville, but the Amityville horror, the movie,
right? The perception of the movie would have let it less people living there. I thought people would have refused to live it in because of the film, not because of how much black people was in the community. Well, that's my knowledge.
Well, Amityville is different. You know what I mean? Because Amityville, when you live by the water, it's rich people living over there.
Right.
But throughout the majority of Amityville,
that's a good fact. That's a good point. I live in Hood Creek in Queens. There's a lot of rich motherfuckers out there, son.
Oh, you in Hood Creek?
Yeah. Shouts to my Roseville niggas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go ahead, be live.
So you know, in the majority of Amityville, it's this hood. But where I used to live at in Graybar, you know where that's at?
Nah.
They call it the bonds.
Man, listen, it's expensive.
Is that where Nikki was at?
Yeah, we live in the same building.
Exactly. I know exactly where you at.
Hold on.
That's four.
How you know where Nikki was living at, man?
Yo, Nikki.
Because Ori used to take Noah there.
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot you connected.
Remember, I had Ori for a minute.
Yeah,
man.
Oh, man. Ori, Ori, my girl, man. I love Ori.
You
know what I'm saying? Because honestly, Teresa, I'm talking about people that
that's not for the podcast, B. I'm gonna call you on that.
Yeah, you already know. But
that's another subject.
Gangster people that you will meet.
Yeah,
I'm that nigga. All I need to say about that is like I'm that nigga. I'm loyal to my people, and I care about my people. I love y'all. I love everybody, and I just want for everybody what I want for myself, and that's for everybody to get right. You know what I'm saying? And on board and in tune. And I wish everybody could have a podcast like this where we can share this shit. Because I'm not afraid. I don't be afraid to tell y'all anything, and y'all shouldn't be afraid to tell me any topic. I speak on it. I might take the floor. I might take the floor too much. It's because I want to speak on it. You feel me? But I'm gonna tell you facts. I'm gonna give it to you. I don't care how you feel.
Right.
I tell you what I feel. You know what I'm saying? And we sit and have a nice burger and fries and talk about it afterwards. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that with me. So like.
Hey yo, Sab, before you go, tell the people where they can reach you at. You feel me?
I'm on florinlife@gmail.com. That's for flooring purposes, and if you want to just holler at me and do whatever, we could do that. You know what I mean? But
he'll do your floor for you, man. He do some floor work, okay? All right,
yeah, I do flooring, man. I'm the best. I'm the champion of
flooring.
The best. I'm a no doubt about it. It's God and then it's me.
Yo.
And I get it from God. So I put my all into what I do. Instagram is LLC.FloorSolutions. LLC.150 Flooring Solutions.
There we go. We got it.
That's Instagram. When you see my work, you know what I mean? You can get at me or whatever. But mainly, just hit me anytime. I talk. I got a lot of time on my job, so I talk at work. I got time.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was talking about, man. What the fuck was I talking about?
You was talking about how
shorting your appointment or something. I forgot.
Yeah, Greenbrook.
Graybar. Yeah. So I was telling y'all a little story, and I'm not gonna give y'all everything, but at the same time, there was people hiding out at my apartments.
Woo! Okay, let's hear this story right here. Oh shit!
Man.
Based off of issues that they had further in Suffolk County.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all from the city, G Money Stacks from Queens. So where you from?
Originally from Brooklyn.
And he say from Brooklyn. But listen, bro.
I live in Pennsylvania, by the way.
Yeah. Greg. Calm that down, Greg. Calm that down, Greg.
And I'm not talking about the cartoon either, man.
What I'm saying is that, the Hempstead beef, the Hughydale beefs, all them beefs is real, son. You know what I mean? Because everything that Sap was just telling you about his ex, it landed on my footsteps.
So you're a real one for that, man.
You know, the people who's hiding out stayed at my spot.
Yeah, you're a real one for that, man. That's
in Amityville, you know what I'm saying? But they was beefing with people from Wine Dance. Y'all ever hear Wine Dance?
That's another spot in Long Island.
Yup.
Yeah, Wine Dance is where Rakim is from.
Rakim, exactly. Rakim is from Wine Dance.
Hey, okay.
Damn.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, what Sap was telling you about, listen, that you know, I was hiring my cousin in my apartment building in Amityville, so that them cats out there from you know, from Wine Dance couldn't get at him, and his girl is staying in the same exact spot.
Oh, word? Damn.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, this real street politics. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know in B Live crib like Anne Frank and shit. All right.
Oh man.
Respect to B Live.
Not Anne Frank.
I respect the B Live, son. You know that makes me know some B Live one time. Nigga, yeah.
It ain't even like that. You know, it's just to let you know that I come up here and I talk. I speak about, you know, being positive at the same time.
Yeah,
it's just happening, man.
I know, but I big you up for that because you ain't have to do that. I'm sure you even thought about it at the time. You ain't have to do that, but they're your people. You feel me? So it was more. You put family first before anything else. I'm sure.
Nah, you already know that.
There we go. See. All right, Greg, what you got for the next
But y'all gotta realize, man. Check it. I hate to cut y'all off.
Go ahead.
You can have different people coming on. Now, I want to put y'all on to my brother, man.
You know,
hold
on, Bradley. You know what's fucked up about that though? You just said something that was real crazy, right? But you know what the fucked up thing about that is?
What?
Is you be more reluctant.
You breaking up. You breaking up.
Breaking up, man.
We can't hear you.
Cause I'm switching to my Wi-Fi in the crib.
All right, copy that.
All right, you just give me a second.
Roger that.
Boom. Y'all got me? You hear me?
Here we go. Correct.
Yeah,
Copy.
Now we getting somewhere.
You'd be more reluctant or hesitant, Bradley, if the stakes wasn't so high. If he would have came to you humbly and said, I need 5 racks. You know what I'm saying? You'd have called your brother. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have made that move so fast. You wouldn't have been so open. You wouldn't have unlocked that safe like you unlocked that door. You understand what I'm saying? And that's huge in the grand scheme of things, because you say, well, he should have came to me, he never would have got there. You understand what I'm saying? But if you check yourself, you would say, well, how fast would I would have gave it up? To alleviate, to annihilate that situation. How
you
fast
know about the situation on that?
Nah, but it doesn't matter. I don't even want to know. You understand what I'm saying? The thing is how it affected you is what concerns me most. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear the story. I want to hear how it affected you more. You know what I mean? Because I care about you. I don't care about the story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm different from a lot of people. Whereas the people feed off that shit. They want to share with another person, but not. I like to keep it between me and you. So then when we pick up again 6 months down the line or whatever, 3 months down the line, it's like we never left off. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of that shit, of realness, a real relationship. And
that's true.
You got friends that's not your friends. I found that out in my life, man. You got friends that's not your friends. They're just along for the ride. When you risk your life at the time, We
call them frenemies, man.
Yeah, frenemies.
Right though. Right.
Yeah,
running up in people's cribs and
frenemies.
They was running up in people's cribs, like, you know.
My nigga, I'm not going out like Pop Smoke. You're not gonna know where I live.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? I live in New Jersey. That's enough.
That's like some New Jersey beef that Joe Button and Ransom had going on. You listen,
man. You're not gonna every door in New Jersey you might find.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I live in New Jersey, man. Only real niggas come to my crib. And security.
That's facts, man.
That's my security. I'm not having niggas in my crib. Come on. Like, come on. Fact. Yeah. You grown now. If you let nigga in your crib, they in one wing. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't a little bit. Nah.
Yeah, you can't be letting everybody up in your crib. You feel me?
Nah, niggas running around talking about my man, this and my man.
Yeah,
hey, yo, my man. But they ain't no snitch.
Oh shit.
But their whole conversation is about their mans.
And that's how you know a nigga's quick to count your pockets and some shit.
That's how you know a nigga telling. Yep. He got a story about his man for every subject you bring up. Why he not telling?
Oh boy.
So you done figured out, you done known, you know three of his niggas. Shit. You know 3 of his niggas in one day.
You know Tariq, Shamar, and Darnell. Goddamn.
You know his first name, street name, kindergarten name, everything.
Nigga, Shoshu and shit.
You know everything.
Let me ask you some situation, man. You know, I had a situation. Let me ask you guys if I snitch. All right, Sap, I want you to, that had your influence into this. I want Soul Alive and I also want G Money Stacks. So check it.
Oh boy.
The statute of limitations are over on this. It happened about 15 years ago.
Okay, all right.
All right. Now, listen, when I was at Hofstra University, I always wanted us to come together and battle. Like in 2001, I was 21. 2003, y'all already know that people was battling.
When you say battle, you mean like what, fist fighting or like freestyle?
No. Rap battling.
Okay, I mean, there we go. Okay, you had the bars, B. All right.
That's when you on your Raz Kai shit. You on your Raz Kai shit.
You're a funny motherfucker, man.
You on your Raz Kai shit back then, right?
That's still the best rapper out, man.
That was your nigga. Oh man, you was heavy. You was Fortnite.
Oh, you like conscious rapping. Okay.
Yo, Raz Kaz was like Fortnite to you right now.
Oh shit.
You already know. And that's why I like that, man, because he remembered me back during those times.
Word.
This guy got a lot of photographic memories of everything.
Word.
I need that.
That's my brother. That's my little brother on the low. That's
you already know what it is, man. You know, it's
my little brother.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I was looking at rap when it came up. You know what I mean? I looked at battle rap, look at all this other type of stuff, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I think I just forgot what the fuck I was talking about. I forgot where I was going with it, man.
15 years ago, you know,
I had you on my web. I fucked you up. My bad, bro.
You was talking about a story about it happened 15 years ago, statute of limitations.
Yeah, 15 years ago, statute.
Okay, all right, yeah. I'm back now. Thank you, so Live. You the man. You the real MVP.
My memory fucked up as anybody, but go ahead before you forget.
So, you know, we was battling, and I had invited one of my people over from this dude's from you know, he was from
the Bronx.
Rockaway.
Oh, he got a box cutter. Automatic. I know he got a box cutter.
My man Dewan.
Did you snitch? That's the topic. Did you snitch?
There we go. Okay.
No, we're gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna ask you guys if I snitched.
Okay.
Now you know where I stand on snitching though. I got this certain parameters to snitching. All right.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that after. We're gonna get to that.
All right. So I want to ask you guys, man. Y'all the jury,
man.
All right. So
yeah.
Listen, bro. these guys, it was another dude. He's from Uniondale. You know what I mean? And he was over here acting like he was a gangster dude. And my man Dewan, he was from Far Rockaway. And let me tell you how I met this cat. I play basketball, but my major sport is baseball. Sap will let you know. He tell you he's what you say, Sap?
He's the best second baseman I know.
Let's go.
Sap will tell you that. So baseball is my sport, but I also started playing basketball. You feel me? And I was nice on Heights. So I went to Hofstra after I graduated, and I started playing basketball. You know, Hofstra got these facilities where you could go over there and play basketball. You could work out and do whatever. And I was always one of those people that play in the white boys teams. You feel me?
Oh, man.
And we play against the black kids.
First pick by the white crew.
Exactly.
The first pick by the
white boys used to always pick me.
Oh, damn. The white blue cheese?
Yeah.
Listen, man. I got both legs.
You got picked by the white blue cheese.
My friend, I look like motherfucking Jordan. My legs was mad bull. You know what I mean? Mad chicks be like, yo, you got both legs, man. I want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Cause like bow-legged motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They got bow legs. You feel me? So the white boys picked me first. But at the same time, we playing against black kids.
Yeah.
All right. So check it.
You know, there was some hard fouls.
They try to foul me hard, but my jump shot was on point, son.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Tell them. I always had a basketball court in my yard growing up.
I want to know. Did you snitch?
All right, we're gonna get to that.
I want to answer this question. It's so bad.
Oh man!
You don't believe how bad I'm gonna answer this one. You don't believe it.
Oh man!
We're gonna get to that. So, all right, check it. So, I'm on point, son. Like my jump shot is crazy.
Jump shot crazy. Did you snitch?
Listen. No, nigga.
He locked
He knew Ace. He knew all them guys. And he went to Hofstra too. But I was destroying him, son.
Okay.
I was destroying him on the basketball court to the point where he was like, yo, where you from, son? You know you're destroying the motherfucker when they ask you where you from.
Word.
Yeah.
After you destroying them.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Hempstead, man. He's like, where are you from Hempstead? I went to Hempstead High School. He's like, yo, I told him my cousins. He's like, oh, goddamn, I know all these guys.
Okay, I think I see what happened here. Okay, keep going.
All right, so that was my man. And we built up a relationship. Now, he introduced me to another dude named Junior. And this motherfucker, I nobody knew him. Nobody. He has no history in the hood.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy.
He's a fact. He's an informant.
He's a
good guy.
Yeah.
What did you tell this federale?
What did you tell Donnie Brasco here?
Get to it. Let me build you up to it, man.
Donnie
build you out to the situation, man. So I knew this guy. And we were cool. And my man, who I just destroyed in basketball, Dewan, from Far Rockaway, he went to Hempstead High School too. You know what I'm saying? So, he's a cool cat. Yeah. Now, he introduced me to this cat, Junior. And, when things was going good, he was cool. Yeah. But, for some reason, things started to happen, and they started beefing. Right? And you know me, I'm beat live, man. I try to introduce people that's beefing, and I try to get the beef.
Right.
Right.
That shit ain't work, man.
That ground beef didn't work for you, be live.
My man Dewan stabbed this dude.
Oh shit! I got escalated quickly.
Oh
damn! Shit just got real. Is that homie from Far Rock?
From Far Rock, exactly.
I told you he had a box cutter. Did I tell you?
You're right. He had a box cutter.
I told you, nigga.
So
we from Redfern. We from Redfern Project.
Stabbed him. Now check it.
Redfern
Dewan's my man
Project,
because I knew Dewan before this other cat. So I took Dewan, grabbed his box cutter, drove him off Foster campus.
You grabbed the weapon? You grabbed the weapon?
That's my man. I threw it away, man.
You just took the shit.
Right there.
I threw it away.
The weapon.
Threw it away. Okay.
I threw it away. You know what I'm saying?
Like juice.
And I thought that this cat was hood just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But check it. Cops started calling my phone. Like, yo, I think you witnessed a crime last night.
No, I did not.
And I want you to come through and talk about it. And I ignored them forever. They sent a letter to my crib where they was like, yo, if you don't come and basically get on the stand, you're gonna get charged with this.
Okay.
Any of y'all ever been charged with that type of situation?
As far as a subpoena?
It was a subpoena, exactly.
As far as a subpoena, hell nah, man.
I never got subpoena.
Not me. Not in your lifetime, man.
One of my clients is
I never been subpoenaed.
One of
My
my
last co-defendants was Boot Naga Boot.
Knocking the boot.
Those are my last co-defendants.
I understand what you're saying. You saying Brett and Chris?
Yeah.
They snitched on you?
No, those are my last co-defendants. They wanted us to snitch on each other. That's how we still best friends today. Because nobody signed statements on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how we still tight right now. We don't have to be together, told each other. Just know that we all right.
That's what's up.
Exactly.
We the real brotherhood. That's how you my brother still.
And that's exactly what I did. I went to court and they asked me a whole bunch of questions, and I told them I did not see nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, who from Hempstead, he's supposedly from Hempstead. I don't think he's a real nigga from Hempstead, you know what I mean? He tried to snitch on my man from Far Rockaway.
Wow.
And my man from Far Rockaway, he did get a year in prison off of this, but it wasn't off of this.
And it wasn't from you, because in that scenario, I assume there's only one thing a nigga could do, and that's to act like you don't act retarded. You feel me? You ain't say shit.
I did go to court. I did go to court, you know what I mean? And they was asking me so many fucking stupid ass questions.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, I didn't see him stab nobody.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Hypothetical. You at Hofstra University.
Yep.
You walk down to Campus Pizza. You go get you a slice of pizza. While going to get a slice of pizza, you see a nigga get shot. Right? Boom. You see how the whole shit went down and everything. Right? You go home. Like, oh shit, I just saw a nigga get shot. Right? But you remember, you got to go get a haircut. So you go get a haircut. On your way to the haircut barbershop, you get to the barbershop, whatever, you sit chair, whatever, niggas chopping it up. Like, yo, somebody walk in and say, yo, nigga got shot over there by Bank of America, Campus Pizza. He'd be like, yo, word, yeah, I was just over there, da. I saw the whole shit go down, blah, blah, blah. Nigga came through, bang, 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 da, 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 da. That was it. Right. So then, 2 days later, the nigga get caught. 47 hours, 48 hours, nigga get away. 47th hour, nigga get caught. Right?
Yeah.
Off a tip. Did you tell?
Nah.
You don't know. You don't know if you told.
I ain't do all that, man.
No, I'm not saying you.
I see what you're saying, because it's been out there already, because you already went in the barber shop and announced that you got some information. You feel me? So what is street is that you already snitched because you saw what happened, and dude got locked up. You don't know how he got locked up because you ain't say shit. But to other people, it's like, yo, you told us some shit.
If you ain't say shit, you'll never have to feel if you did shit. You know what I'm saying? You never had that feeling like, did I tell?
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't say nothing, you know what I mean? That's how I live my life. Cause it's a lot of fake shit out there. Like I have a real company. Mm-hmm. But when I first started my company in 2006, I went to the streets. I got my workers from the streets. My main nigga smoked a lot of crack.
Damn.
And me to save a lot on my payroll. You know what I'm saying? Because I sold crack. You know what I'm
Damn.
My main nigga and the helpers was from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I created summer jobs for niggas. I had 8 niggas working for me. I had 3 vans going.
That's what's up, man.
I was subcontracted for Empire Today.
Money making mix out here.
A lot of niggas. I made. Listen, let me tell you something real shit. I made the least amount of money selling crack. And I was selling crack in the 80s. I was the first nigga in middle school to go to.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
I was the first nigga in middle school to go to. You know what I'm saying? And all of that crack money is nothing compared to 1999. I went upstate New York with a white boy from Syosset. The white boy from Syosset.
White boy Rick?
Wait. White boy Rick, the movie? Really? So?
True story.
It's a true story.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you a true story.
He ain't denied yet. Well.
This guy said white boy Rick.
I came home. I had a 3.5 to 7. I got a 3.5 to 7 in New York State for selling crack. Right? I got Willet. It's 90 days shop. Right? I did 97 days. I did a year. And I did almost 2 years. County time and reception and all that shit. I did almost 2 years. Right? When I went to Willett, I went to from Nassau County. I went to Nassau. Me and this nigga, white boy from Nassau County, from Syosset, we went to Willett together.
Come through.
So we went to Ulster County together first. We went to reception first.
Live stream.
So the niggas tried to chump him for his cigarettes because he had an odd number. And that was the weekend to get cigarettes. I had an even number.
Just come on and listen.
So I couldn't get cigarettes in the next week. So he got cigarettes first. So niggas was on him trying to take his cigarettes. So I'm like, nah, you're not taking his cigarettes. He from Long Island. He can't fuck with me. It's not happening. You feel me? So that shit stuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So I heard his story, went up to Willett.
Just come on, listen.
He had an insurance company. He smoked crack. He smoked his whole life away.
Damn.
Let me tell you about resilience.
I got that point, man. It's not bugging.
He had $100,000. He told me he had $100,000 strapped around his waist.
What?
He sold his insurance company. He was married. He had 2 kids. He had a house in Syosset. His house was worth at the time $500,000. He had his own insurance company. He sold his insurance company for $100,000. He cashed that check in cash and put it on his waist and went to a crack house and smoked it.
Yo, my
oh my God.
He was a real rough rider.
He got caught in the crack house.
He ain't DMX though, man.
I love DMX.
He met me because of that shit, right? So we went up north together, right? So for the whole shit up north, always looked out for him, make sure nobody chumped him. You feel me? He's from Long Island.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of his skin and all that shit, he was alright. He was true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we came home, because we made sure we came home together. We went up together. You know what I'm saying? We made sure we came home together. So when we came home together, I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But he looked out for a nigga and got me a job.
Hey, man.
Yo, Sap, I hate to cut you off, man, but Brett, I just sent the link out to my brother. And G Money Stacks, allow him in. You know what I mean? But go ahead, continue, Sap.
Oh, he through? He coming through?
Oh, man. You already know my brother about to come through, man.
So
you gonna give him a next episode too.
So boom.
Yo.
G Money Stacks, get him on. But I'm gonna finish telling this story.
Yeah, where is he, man?
So
I don't see him.
When he came home,
1 second.
All right. When we both came home, you know what I'm saying? He wanted some cocaine.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And he was staying at his grandmother's house in Bethpage, right down the street from Bethpage Black. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, all right, I got you. He sucked me right in. Right?
Ooh.
I got him the fucking coke, bought him a gram. He fried it right there in front of my face, and it all came back. And he freebased the shit.
Damn, son.
He freebased the shit. After that, Cloud 9, Cloud motherfucking Nizzle with the Dizzle. That's Cloud
That's my brother right there, man. What
that
up?
nigga.
Yo, what's good, man?
That nigga all he do is sleep, man. Sleep and smoke, man. Smoke and sleep, man.
We can't hear you, Brett.
SNS.
Yo, we got a legend in here. Cloud 9 was good.
That's my brother right there, man. That's my blood brother, man.
Yo, man, that's a rapper. Y'all need a rapper? That's the rapper.
Oh, man.
Good.
Hey, now what it do? What it do?
There you go. What up,
Yo, what is good, man? This is G Money Stacks along with Soul Live, along with B Live here, and we're talking with Big Sap here, right here, though, man. And welcome to off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, man.
Yeah, what's up?
How you feeling? How you feeling mentally and spiritually, man?
You looking good, like you just had a good steak, man. You looking good as shit, man. I never met you before, but you seem like you in good spirits.
Yeah, I am always.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
a nigga look like Indica.
Yo, all right. Now I gotta tell them some of the stories that y'all used to tell me growing up, man.
What?
Hey, yo.
Statue limitations off, by the way. You go ahead, 15 years past.
Back in the day chronicles, man.
Back in the day.
Yo, Cloud. Yo, Cloud.
Yeah.
I'm telling them, in not so many words, I try to tell them like how me, you, and Boot Not, we never signed statements on each other.
Oh, nah.
That's how we straight today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real nigga shit, like, it's so real, like, niggas wouldn't believe. Like, yo, I don't know, Cloud, where are you right now? Where's your vicinity to your wife?
I'm good. I'm in the living room, Dolo.
I bet. Good. This is one of the nastiest niggas on the fucking planet. He is disgusting. He is top five, one of the nastiest niggas in the 90s.
Did he start OnlyFans?
Yo, we used to have battles of how much the chicks is gonna give us for fucking the shit out of them all day. Right?
Oh man.
So okay. At the end of the day,
the real Uncle Luke.
At the end of
listen.
This nasty ass nigga used to go to school till lunchtime and still get more money than all of us.
Really? Really?
Word. He had a chick named KG. KG.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
As long as it's not K&G the store, man.
Hey yo, he had a chick named KG, man. She was a money pit. She was a money pit, man. She was a gold mine. She was a gold mine. He used to dig that oil every chance we had to bet. Every time we had to bet, he go dig that oil, right? Nigga strike gold every time, man. He strike gold every time.
Yo.
Making that money. Okay.
Hey yo, Cloud, tell him,
Yeah.
tell him if we would have stayed on Maplewood any longer, you wouldn't have got married. Is that a fact? Is that a fact?
Nah, that's facts.
Remember when Tyson got knocked out?
Yeah.
Remember who we had? How many chicks we had in the crib when Tyson got knocked the fuck out?
Yeah, facts. I remember Bradley jinxing it. I remember Bradley jinxing it, saying it was gonna happen.
Who
Mike Tyson got knocked out by?
By Brad,
Buster.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
You know, my father.
Bradley was the only Buster Douglas fan in the house.
Hey yo, who girl coochie stink that night?
Yo, say her name. Go ahead.
No, my girl or your girl? Who coochie stink that night?
Oh, your girl that night.
Exactly.
Oh man!
Did you take one for the team?
Yep.
No.
No.
What?
That's what's the name night, right?
Cloud, what I do, Cloud?
That's when you told her pull him back up, right?
Yeah, man.
God
Pull
Yeah,
those
man.
back up.
Oh, man. I went to the bathroom to wash my face. Then I went downstairs. Told Cloud, go smell your room. This crew gotta go.
Yeah,
What was we eating, Cloud? What was
the
we
whole
eating?
room was hurting.
What was we eating that night?
Shit.
What was we eating every night?
Dominoes.
Probably Dominoes.
Dominoes.
Probably Dominoes.
I tell you no lie. You're so alive.
Word
Got
up.
good
heard
memory.
that shit before. Sunshine Anderson.
Nah, that Dominoes was live.
Oh shit.
That Dominoes was live.
Word.
Damn, man.
Word. We had what beer
man.
was we drinking, Cloud? What beer was we drinking?
Damn, we might have been drinking St. Ives back then.
Sunshine Anderson.
Yeah.
My story be real.
More popular than Colt 45.
Yeah, we
My story be real as hell.
45. You thought you was Billy D. Williams.
My story is real as hell, man.
Oh man.
Word. Hey yo, let me finish telling you about my white boy though, right?
Not white boy Rick, man.
Not right boy Rick. No relation to white boy Rick.
Hey yo, check this out, right? After I bought him that gram, he gave me a job. He put me on to his best friend. Now, him and his best friend, they used to go to the Yankee game all the time, but they couldn't get coke and crack by themselves. Yeah. They always used to have to pay a nigga and trust a nigga to go and get their crack for him and shit like that, so they could ride and get shit, right?
Right.
But this nigga was the head of one of the top mortgage companies on Long Island, Delta Funding. Delta Funding was the name of the shit. He was one of the top niggas, right? So I came home from prison. I'm with them niggas. I'm working with them. I'm selling coke now, and I'm refinancing niggas' mortgages and shit like that. Oh, shit. It's a crazy fucking world. It's a crazy fucking world.
God damn.
It's fucking crazy, right? Now, the nigga, like, I got this big account, Sambaziotis. The nigga name was Sambaziotis. He had
Bobby, what?
Sambaziotis. I never forget this nigga. I don't know, but the nigga stole me money from this nigga.
Yeah.
I never forget this nigga name. Yo, I be trying to let go of the past, but I never forget this nigga name, son. I feel like this nigga owed me a lot of money, son. Because he cut me off. How did he cut me off? I had good cocaine.
Oh,
shit. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was getting my cocaine from somebody close to y'all family. You know what I'm saying? I know I had the good shit. So why would they fire me? You know what I'm saying? I knew I had the best on the plane.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? This is fact. This is straight facts, right? No bullshit. So symbiosis, right?
Oh my God. I can't believe that shit is a thing, man.
Symbiosis. Hey yo. This is real shit.
Custom character in GTA right there.
This is real shit, man.
Oh shit.
Real
shit. There's always a reference with Grand Theft Auto references with this guy here, man.
Oh, yo, Cloud. I told a nigga that it's a dick riding society. And everybody right now is living off of Grand Theft Auto with the tight pants and the long feet and crazy haircuts and crazy hair, right? But they don't believe what I'm saying to them.
Yo,
they don't believe because I'm dyslexic. You know what I'm saying? If I would have said it backwards, they would have heard it frontwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
my guy.
Let me tell you.
It's like that Nas song. I'm like that Nas song. When he's the gun. With the gun.
Rewind joint?
Yeah, rewind. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Cloud, you tell them we got mad stories, but we just can't tell them.
Yeah, that's bad.
Right. The one story I want to hear because I hear. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, G.
Hold up, man. You know what we used to call tight pants back in the day? When I was in private school?
Straight leg
busters and knickerbockers.
Nutbusters.
And knickerbockers.
But now niggas spend $1,200 on the pair. Now niggas spend $1,200 on the pair of them nutbusters.
No doubt. And let them hang.
They do.
And let them hang.
And they stretch. I never wear stretchy jeans. I never wear stretchy jeans. I don't know about
compared to the hammer pants.
Yeah.
Hammer pants.
I don't wear stretchy jeans.
Nah, they done changed the game.
I don't wear
man.
tight pants.
Yo, what about them hammer pants, man?
Yeah,
I don't knock niggas for how they dress because it's a little weird, but I know I got my own style. And I don't expect everybody to dress like me. But I used to hate seeing niggas wear Timbs with tight jeans. I hated that shit.
Yeah.
So, and niggas got their wallet and their phone in their pants. And
like the opposite
yo, as long as you don't wear fucking Timbs with shorts and shit, man. I seen people do that shit all the time, man.
I seen that shit on Rikers Island. I see some niggas be doing that.
It be guys coming to my job, and I be seeing one guy wearing shorts and Timberlands in a hot summer, man.
His name is Pablo, man.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. His ass is not even hot. Wait, what kind of shit is that? I bet his nuts is already fucking hot too, man. Sweaty balls and shit, man.
Niggas is crazy out here, son.
Nigga Pablo, nigga, he was Mexico
on the beach.
But if your chick look at that nigga twice, you gonna go buy that outfit. You know what I'm saying? It's a dick riding society. You know, we live in a dick riding society, man.
But you know,
are you gonna be a follower or a leader? You know what I'm saying?
I bet you 10 niggas. I bet you should be a couple niggas that's gonna want to start getting diamonds in their forehead now. Let's believe that shit. I'm gonna save that little
Uzi vert for a future episode, man.
We got one of the nastiest niggas
right now, man.
We got one of the nastiest niggas that ever existed in the Northeast.
Not the Northeast, man. Not the Northeast.
Let's talk about bitches while we got his time. Oh, wise one.
Oh, God,
wise one.
Man.
And how many times have you done Jewish sex?
What? Jewish sex? You mean with a fucking white mayonnaise, bitch?
Oh, wise one. Oh, wise one. I got mad questions for you, nigga.
Do you bless the pussy before you eat it? Do you pray before you eat it?
Hey, yo, oh, wise one. Oh, why did you wait till you're 30 to pay for pussy? Why? Why? Wise one.
Let's draw this conversation in. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to draw my brother into it. You know, Cloud9, and I want to speak about some of the lyrics which he spoke about in 1992, 1993. All right, and these are some of the things that ultimately made me focus on the stuff that I'm focused on now.
Okay. 93 bars, 92 bars was different than his before bars. He was on another level in 92.
Who we talking about? We talking about
Cloud9? Cloud9?
Oh, okay, all right.
Cloud9 was more conscious in 92. You know what you're talking about, Bradley?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Well, that's fact.
And that changed you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I lived in the house with him. And my brother used to always come downstairs and talk to me about conscious stuff. And ultimately, it made me think about the things in which I think about now.
Wow. So, Cloud, what made you transition your rhymes from street to consciousness?
Why does that remind me
of what epiphany did you have to made you transition your rhymes?
The times, Carrot Rex, Chuck D.
It was more than that though.
But I'm saying that's what inspired me. You know what I'm saying?
Were you rapping
rhyme about something instead of just rhyming about anything?
Was it conscious first or street after, or was it street first then conscious?
Nah, it was street first.
Okay, now I find that's something right there, because you don't hear that too often because of our hip hop legends. All the legends that hip hop grew up pretty much in the 80s, right? We can agree to that, right?
Why you never rhymed about the nasty shit you did?
Oh my God.
Everything ain't for rhymes, bro. Everything ain't for rhymes, bro.
Oh my God.
Everything ain't made for the world, yo.
I tell you, if we'd have lived in Maplewood for one more week, nigga never got married.
Oh shit.
We've been working for FedEx. We've been working for FedEx, man.
It's funny because when you talk about Maplewood, I was in the 5th grade. When you talk about Maplewood,
work.
But that wasn't one of the most influential times of my life. My influential times was in Broadway.
Hey yo, at the time, Bradley, we didn't really care where you lived at the time. We had St. Ives, Domino's Pizza. We had some more getting haircut.
And y'all was trying to jump my father, son. I still got beef with y'all over that.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
The fuck?
What the
That ain't
hell?
for the podcast, son. That ain't for the podcast. That ain't for the podcast. That ain't
you brought it up, you might as well keep it 100.
Yeah, what in Blue Blazers is going
you
on?
Brought it up,
It'd be a lot of edit,
man.
Hey yo, G Money Stack.
You better edit that.
Hey yo, G Money Stack. You'll be editing all night.
Listen, I don't know how to fucking edit videos, man. I'm only doing fucking audio and shit, man.
You need more lawyers.
I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to mess up the good parts, man. If I cut off the good parts, then the fucking shit of the episode's gonna be fucking messed up, man.
Nah, man. Nah.
Yo, Cloud9. So who was it you looked up to that got you into rap?
Man, I was just reading crazy. Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Malcolm X. I was just reading crazy. And,
okay.
You start reading, it changed what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Facts.
What gave you the momentum to go downstairs and talk to your brother about it?
Whenever you're learning something new, man, you know how you be hyped when you learn some new information. You just want to tell everybody.
Right. Right.
So is that what made you want to do conscious rap? Because you feel like you was helping people and informing them instead of just bragging about how much bodies you caught or some shit.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. And that never really impressed me about rap. You know what I mean? Like I was always impressed by the dudes that could talk about whatever's going on in society. You know.
That's how I feel, right? And I feel like even the dudes that still do it today, right? This rappers I even look up to, right? It's hard for me to ever turn off a Lox song, right? Because I love the Lox, but it's like some not all, right? But some of them, they know that they never been portrayed that lifestyle, and how do you feel comfortable still talking about this? Like they feel like they have to keep up with the facade,
Yeah, exactly.
It's like and then people think there's only one way to do it. You can still talk about some shit. And give knowledge to people, you feel me? Inform motherfuckers.
Exactly.
But that's
Soul Alive.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead, Cloud. My bad.
Nah, I was just saying they made it sound soft if you was talking about knowledge,
That's the thing, yeah. Niggas would joke on you some shit, and they still do it. They say, "Yo, why you preaching? Nobody want to hear that shit."
Yeah, exactly.
You know so it's the way you come across. You feel me?
Yo, hold on. Yeah, let me ask this guy here who's Cloud9 right here though, man. Yo, for all the listeners out there who probably don't know what conscious rap is, what does that mean to you as a creator?
Cloud9 is a fucking lyricist. 91, 90, 91, 92 when he found himself. Cloud9 was a fucking lyricist.
Yeah, because it seemed like you got knowledge yourself, and then that's when you started, going in.
He didn't. Nah, it's a difference between rapping for people to listen to you and rapping for what you want people to hear.
Exactly.
So when in that era, he transitioned from what he wanted people to hear. No, from what people wanted to hear to what he wanted people to hear.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Exactly.
I was with him. I was DJ. My name was the sex symbol. I was the sex symbol.
That was your DJ nickname?
Facts.
Yo, listen.
Oh shit.
Y'all think I'm lying?
Nah, I think you was
Nah,
but
that
bullshit,
DJ nickname threw me off though.
Hey yo.
It was live in the Kit Kat Club.
Hey yo, before you was Cloud,
not the chocolate bar, man.
when we first came out,
all right. It's all gonna tie in. It's all gonna tie in. Watch.
Yeah.
Man, Cloud, say it.
I was saying when we first came out, all our names had to do with chicks. Like, you know what I mean? That's what we was rhyming for at first. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. You feel me? Because look at LL Cool J and some shit. Then at
Exactly.
some point, that shit got played out. Niggas.
Exactly.
The street shit came on. You feel me?
Yeah.
That shit took over.
Hey yo, you remember that song? When I'm alone in my room, sometimes my spirit's wall. Right. All right, boom. Right. We was 10 times harder than that. But we was the same caliber of bitches. You know what I'm saying? We was the rough version. We was the B side.
Niggas the B side.
Oh man.
We was the B side.
Oh shit. Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all was
the B side.
That was 120, not 112. That was 120. I feel you.
Our shit was all. and the crazy shit is, we had a market. We were the only niggas that had porno rap. Like,
oh shit.
It was real.
Y'all niggas want some Akinelli and shit, Uncle Luke motherfuckers. Okay.
Nah, early.
It was like
dirty South Miami shit, man.
It was like word the mother. It was like walking through the day. It was like walking through the day for us. It was like walking through the day, like waking up, getting dressed, going to school. You know what I'm saying? Through the day in school and coming home, and then after home, and then until we go to sleep. That was the rhyme.
Oh man,
respect.
That was the whole rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Cloud and Bootin' Up, they was really, really good at it. But where we was from, didn't allow us to propel because we had the tools, you know what I mean? And it goes back to the supporting one another the way we should.
Right.
And getting behind something strong. We were strong. We had great producers. We was going to work with niggas that sold 25 million copies of records.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And working with niggas that sold I don't know what Mobb Deep sold, but they sold a lot of records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And I hate the cut in, and I want my brother to add in onto this. And I always say that the best rap I ever heard in my life. Y'all already know I fuck with Razzcast. Razzcast is one of my favorite artists.
Hey yo, remember that nigga was Razzcast crazy in '93?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Hey yo, Cloud.
Raz was tough though. Nah, Raz got
I
balls.
thought a nigga wouldn't forget.
He's underrated.
I wouldn't remember.
Yeah,
he's one of those underrated. He's on my list of conscious rappers. He's underrated.
I'm gonna let y'all listen to some shit that I never heard of before. And this is one of my favorite. And Brett, you know what I mean? My brother, he probably gonna blush. But for me, the illest rap I ever heard was my brother.
Can you recite it? If I ask all y'all right now to recite your favorite lyric, I'm sure we can do it right now. Or got you started somewhere. That made you rewind the verse. Like, did you hear what he just said?
Exactly.
So do you know about heart? Can you recite it?
I'm about to recite it. And my brother about to blush when I think this. He already know what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Before you recite it though, I gotta ask. Yo, Cloud, who are you ghostwriting for now?
Oh, nobody now.
Travis.
Travis a beast though. Trav is nice, man.
Travis Scott?
Yeah, Trav.
No, my cousin Trav. Tragic. He's nice.
Okay.
He ain't blow up. You know what I mean? We gonna get him on here.
Yeah, get him on here. Tell him so loud. Want to do a track with him.
You already know. But check it. Bro, already know what I'm about to say. Check it. December 5th was the start of my bodily deterioration.
I was
I didn't understand. Go ahead, Brett. Say it, man.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, man.
You know, I always remember it, man.
Yo, Greg, we need some soundboards for this. We need some sounds, man. Hip hop.
Back 20 years ago.
That shit's expensive to get though, man.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna cop that tomorrow.
Yo, listen, man. To me, that opened up my mind. You understand what I'm saying? And my brother used to always come downstairs and talk to me. And like, I'm 14, 13 years old. He putting all of this stuff in my head. So the Be Live that you see at 41, about to be 41 in May.
Damn.
Listen, Brett, our brother and Sat, these are the people that, you know what I mean? Like they put those thoughts in my head.
Made you who you are today. That's dope.
Oh boy.
That's dope.
Exactly. So, there's always gonna be respect. You know what I'm saying? So when we start speaking about stuff and we putting stuff online, I'm always gonna give these guys respect. You know what I'm saying? I put Stap up here because Stap called me yesterday. He was talking about getting together. And me and my brother, we always speak about this stuff on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? And I just want us to get to a level where we sharing this type of information, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
That's dope, though, man. That's what's up. So pretty much Cloud's bars did for you what AZ's lyric did for me on Life's a Bitch.
AZ ain't got shit on Cloud.
What? Are we making comparisons?
No, I'm saying
for me.
What it did for him.
For me.
That's what AZ did for me. You feel me? So
exactly.
I feel that. I respect that. You feel me? I can.
That's what KRS did for me.
I resonate with that. You see, there you go. There you go.
KRS did for me.
Hell yeah. It started with Gangstar for me. Gangstar, and then it went to Master Ace, and I started listening to other people and shit. So it's
a lot of times it's rap. Yo, Cloud, I'm getting
gay
married.
stuff.
Yo, Cloud, no, I'm getting married.
What?
Believe that shit?
What? I didn't hear that.
He getting married, motherfucker.
I'm getting married. I'll be like you. I'll be like you. I'll be like you. Do nothing. I'll be like you.
Yeah, he's gonna be the next wingman, man.
I'll be like you. Finally, I'll be like you, man.
I gotta come to that bachelor party, whatever it's called.
Yeah, you want to be the next wingman.
Listen, bro, I had the best bachelor party. None of y'all tell me who had the best bachelor party, other than me.
Hey yo.
Niggas bachelor party. It's like it's a kickback.
Hey yo. I was mad at Cloud. I told that nigga
that was yours. Ryan was wide open, right?
in Baldwin.
Yup, Ryan was wilding at that. Phil was wilding. Everybody was wilding.
I said we can leave right now. We can fly away right now. Get away from all this shit. I don't give a fuck. We fly away right now. I tell him, Brett. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
I was a real nigga. I told a nigga, said we can get away from this shit, man. You gotta do that shit. Right? and then he like, nah, fuck that nigga. What you talking about?
Nah, fact.
Right?
So you getting married this year?
I'm getting married sometime.
He's fronting.
He ain't getting married, man.
Don't be rushing me, nigga. I just don't be rushing me, nigga.
He must be tipsy right now. He's stunting.
Word. I'm on my margarita shit, man. Margarita out.
Forget tipsy. He's
right
fucking
now,
sauce, man.
Huh?
Fucking sauce, son.
You need a honey turkey sandwich right now, son.
Nah, I do Coors Light and margaritas.
He living good right now.
All
right, so yo, I think we had a good episode today. Yo, shout out to the guests for coming through. Shit was popping, man. This is a good episode.
Yeah.
I ain't leaving yet. I ain't leaving yet.
When you back on?
Greg, let him know when we back on.
We record on Saturday, man.
We record on every day. No, say it's just on Saturday. We record on every day.
Every day.
Whoa.
Well, almost every day.
Come on now. We record twice a week, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you saying Saturday, but at the same time,
Saturday coming up. That's what I'm saying.
Which I on different subject.
I'm in the crib tomorrow because of the snowstorm. You feel me? So if anybody free, not Greg.
If y'all got my information, send me the fucking link or whatever, the invite. I'm hopping in.
I sent everything out, man.
I feel you.
Yeah, this politics with B Live, and he gonna inform you.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell my nasty was, Cloud.
What's that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Top 5 nasty rappers.
All right, before we get up out of here, man.
Yo, we didn't even get a chance to get to the MTA thing, man.
The what?
The MTA thing.
And I'm gonna let y'all know. All right, I'm gonna let y'all know some funny shit, man. I'll let y'all know about the Kit Kats that I put up in Shorty vagina.
Woo.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man.
My brother always, my brother was a ladies man.
This motherfucker be like for fucking Hershey syrup in the fucking girl's vagina.
Let me tell y'all some funny shit. And my brother.
Oh man.
Check it out. My brother was always the ladies man. You understand what I'm saying? He got what you got in Hempstead High School? You got the prom king and homecoming king, right?
Yeah.
So you already know what it was. Me, I was a little bit slower. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when I turned into the 12th grade, mad chicks started feeling me.
Damn, son.
I didn't know what it was. So, my brother wasn't used to me getting girls. And he used to come into my room without knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? And this is really literally my first time eating pussy. He opened the door
Wait,
you remember that? You remember that, Brett?
Oh my god!
Woo! And he saw my leg. He saw my face in between her legs. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the first time I ever ate pussy, and I never turned back from that point on, man.
He said, "Yo, be live, you doing it wrong."
Nah, he ain't have to tell me. You understand what I'm saying? Because listen, man.
What's up?
When it come to Long Island, I think I'm in the top 5 of eating pussy, man.
There you go. You talk that talk. Yeah, talk that talk.
But y'all can go on, man.
Oh man, this video is sponsored by Pornhub.
No, it's not, man. No, it's not, man. No,
I'm in the top 5, man.
Listening right now. Don't listen to this guy, man. We ain't get no ads for no fucking Pornhub, man, or no fucking Ruffles tip, man.
You can have that.
You can have that.
You crazy, son.
Oh shit.
You can definitely hold on.
Oh man. But what are we talking about now, right now? All right, we finished with that.
Well, Grant wanted to talk about the MTA.
Yeah, you was on Facebook Live doing like some coverage about what's going on with the MTA as far as the stabbing. Because I told you in the chat about the stabbings and everything and all that other stuff. Not only the A train, but it happened on the E train as well. Like, that's crazy, man.
That nigga try to stay at me, nigga be problems.
By the way, this is a new segment right here we called the New York Mass Transit Files right here, man. That's the new segment we got right here, man.
I don't know why I thought that was sandwiches.
Listen, I look at it like this, man. I look at the stats, and at the same time, you know, we are dependent on NYPD stats. But at the same time, if the NYPD is trying to tell you that defunding the police is such a bad idea, then they want to make the statistics seem as if they're worse. But if you look at my last video, I showed you guys that crime in the New York City subways are actually going down.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So, listen. The media is going to make you feel as if things are a certain way, but at the same time, it's not the way they're making it seem. You feel me?
The media does.
And that's what the media is trying to do is sell you fear. They want to make you act on your fear.
That's what they do.
But at the same time, New York City in 2020 was a lot more safe than it was in 15 years prior to that.
Yeah. Fact.
And I got the stats to prove it, son. You feel me?
Yeah, he's not saying shit is not fucked up right now in New York. He's just
2020 was the worst year, man.
The worst year for what?
Come on, everybody fucking died, man.
For the man-made virus. He's not talking about that.
I'm not talking about that.
He's not talking about that. Just what media, the mainstream media was trying to portray.
Exactly.
The numbers seems to be inflated.
They're not inflated. The numbers are not inflated because when we look at NYPD, and man, I wish I could share my screen with y'all right now.
Okay.
Because I will show you guys that all crime statistics are down. The only crime statistics which are up are shootings, homicides. They were up by 1, which represents a 3% increase.
Murders.
Murders, yeah.
It's different. So it's different than what the media was portraying.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. The media wants you believe. Listen. Let's look at it, son.
But do you know how many times you hear stories about people getting hit by trains and shit and getting killed? What about that?
Is that how often? I don't think you don't hear about that too often.
That's not a lot. That's not a lot.
I don't think the statistics are higher than that. I've heard a lot of people.
People. There's certain crazy people that'll push somebody onto the train tracks and everything.
Right, I heard about we all took the train before. You know they have a number. The number has never been that high, but it's said such as say 2017, about 17 people died from getting hit by a train. The number isn't, as the year progressed, that number is gonna go down, of course. And back in the day, they had that little gap shit, and in that gap right there, people used to get stuck in that and get killed. You feel me?
Yo. You can see my screen so loud or no?
Nah, I just see a handsome black man.
Hold up.
Oh shit.
Oh, there we go.
You see it?
Yeah, let me look for your tabs. Let me see. I don't see no Pornhub. I see your shit though.
Yo, chill out, man, with that Pornhub shit.
All right,
man.
so look at this. This is what I was just thinking about. Murders. You see where it say murders? 33 murders as opposed to 32 murders in 2020.
Yep.
Y'all see that?
Yep.
It's a 3.1% rise.
Yep.
Rape. Look at rape. Rape is down what? 23% in the city, right?
23.3%. Look at that. Oh shit.
Look at robbery. Robbery is down what?
31.2%, motherfuckers.
Felony assault. What's that down?
9.5. Then this is in the whole tri-state? This is in New York, right?
Yeah, it's just New York.
Gotcha. Okay.
And look at burglary. Where you see it at?
13%.
And you see grand larceny. Where's that? Where that's at?
36%. Wow.
Okay.
And look at the week. It says the week of the second, the first. Look at that. Okay, that's pretty accurate. This is recent information. This is recent.
Yeah. Up to the February 7th.
I did not know they had this. So shout outs to you, son. Yo, everybody.
Wait, how low is the murders though?
Well, the murders. Look at the murders. It's 33 murders for the year to date, as opposed to 32 murders. It's only up 3.1%. But every other statistic is down. You know, the only other thing that I'm gonna show you guys, because I gotta be real, is shooting incidents. Shooting incidents in 2021 was 104 as opposed to 88. We up 18% and shooting incidents. So I mean, these are things that we got to keep an eye on, right?
Yeah,
these are things we got to keep an eye on. But at the same time, crime is not up in the city. It's only up for certain statistics.
Correct.
Shooting, murders is only up by 3%. Scamming probably is up more. Yeah, but 2020 United States or 2020 New York is not as bad as it was in 2015, 2005.
Yeah, man.
But the media is gonna make it seem as if that's exactly what it is, man. And this is what I fight against.
I think that's their job, and it's not necessarily news. Not every good information is news. It's and that's their thing. They're not doing their job if they don't get you to feel a certain way to be afraid. Put that fear and instill that fear in you. Oh God, what are we gonna do? What is going on now? You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised that sometimes the numbers will seem a little far-fetched, And I've been saying that since day one about the whole COVID situation. And I'm not saying the COVID is not real or whatever. That's a whole other conversation I'm not trying to have right now. I know Greg is gonna fight me on that. But what I'm saying is that the amount of people who died, of course they upped the number up. From people who died from other causes, they just added along with the COVID shit to make it seem, this shit is dangerous. You got to get scared. I'm making sure you all are known and put this fear inside you so you know what's to come.
I agree. Yeah. But the numbers are not that much skewed.
Not that much, right? But
because when you look at the excessive deaths in New York, I mean, we over 400,000 people that would have normally died in New York from this disease. So I mean, it's real that people are dying from this thing.
This is coming from South Africa, Brazil, and shit. Like this is crazy, son.
Exactly. Now, what's your take on the QAnon situation?
Who?
The QAnon. Are you aware of that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, crazy, man.
Son.
They what?
I think they're completely crazy.
I'm not sure about that one, man.
It's what I spoke to my boy. He said it could be a conspiracy theory, but
Lord,
the conspiracy theorists, right? Man, but it's right. but it's just a theory, right? It's just a conspiracy. It's just an idea. You feel me? When you put the two words together, now you're under the impression that this motherfucker is crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. So I would never call a motherfucking conspiracy theorist. You know, I would disagree or agree with a motherfucker. If I feel like your views is different than how I'm thinking, I'm gonna stay here you out. You feel me? I'm gonna stay here you out. That's when B-Live was talking about his whole Trump shit. You know, his views on Trump. What he said about Trump. You know, that's why I'm like, yeah, I gotta listen to you for every. You know, you gotta hear people. You gotta hear people out. You know. B-Live was born knowing good and wrong. Humans are born knowing that. So at the end of the day, he's human. So we know we may not have the same views to some shit. I still gotta respect his shit, and that's my opinion. He has his own opinion. Feel me?
Facts.
Views get slide when niggas get taken real serious, and then they want to go online and start typing and start trying to kill motherfuckers over that shit. That's but that's a whole nother story.
But I like what you asked G Money Stacks about, and you asked him exactly what it was that Trump did that was racist. Mm-hmm. And you asked a lot of black people this, and they're gonna beat around the bush.
and I already gave a whole list of reasons why he's racist, man.
He did. I remember that. It was just like the first episode or the third episode. I can't remember what you did.
I had to write down a whole list of things what Cherry Poppins said from the Officially Street podcast on the reasons why this fucking
that shit wasn't solid though,
racist, man. I had to, man. Ain't no motherfuckers gonna fucking check me, especially motherfuckers who want to fucking troll me on Instagram on some dumb shit, man. I don't even Yo, kill that fucking noise, Trump motherfuckers who are fucking garbage burgers to the fullest, man.
Keep that energy, Greg, because more coming. There's people like that all over Twitter. There's people like that.
I'm not even on Twitter, son. I'm not even on Twitter like that. They gonna make a fake account. I'm not even on fucking Twitter, man. I ain't got time for no fucking cancel culture shit, man. I ain't got time for that shit, man. Yeah, that's just for the fucking birds, man.
You right. But it's getting late, man.
Anyway, one more thing about the MTA thing, man, that I actually discussed and stuff like that, though, man. It's good that they took in mind that they hold off the fare increases and everything, man, which is pretty good because it's not a good time to be.
They're trying to push the fare up to how much?
It's not a good time to be raising. It's not a good time to be raising the fare to $3 right now. People are suffering and they lost their jobs and everything, man. You know what I mean? That's how they do it, though, right? I think it's a good thing they held that shit off, man. I mean, people are scrambling for jobs right now. Unemployment is rising, man.
It was that story they said recently. It was I think it was a couple months ago. They said, they lost so much. MTA lost so much money or some shit. They had a I forgot what it was. They lost a amount of money, and they needed some money to fund the MTA because they lost their money due to the COVID situation. Nobody's taking their trains. So I'm like, yo, but what the fuck? Like, is it like niggas are dying? Like, you feel me? You got a whole virus out here. How you think other motherfuckers feel? But you worried about your money? You know what I mean? Yeah, I understand. There's people who work for the MTA. You know, they're dying as well. But it just that shit run me the wrong way.
Yeah, I look at it like this, man. You know, I work for MTA.
Right. Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our people died. We had over 150 people who died. You know, just looking at this. But at the same time, you know, you gotta. It's weird.
Are they getting paid increase with this?
No, nobody's getting paid increase
because the motherfuckers are down there 24/7. You feel me? Like, it needs to be something.
Nobody's getting paid increases. You know what I'm saying? We still got to do the same job. Fortunately, I work in the office. I'm a associate staff analyst.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I work in the office, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of my coworkers pass away off of this. You know, and the fact of the matter is this: ridership is down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If ridership is down, you got to kind of come up with a way to make up for the loss in ridership.
That's where Chuck Schumer comes in with the $4 billion, man, to prevent any cuts.
Exactly. So,
and prevent anybody from going to reduce service on the trains and buses and stuff.
That ain't even gonna do enough, man.
Wait, do you think it's a good idea to
but you know the whole economic
But
you know the whole economic tsunami shit is very scary, man.
No, it is. But the fact of the matter is,
let me explain what the whole economic tsunami means, man. I actually got it from here. But anyway, what were you saying?
No, I'm just saying it ain't gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying? MTA was looking at a bailout from the Republicans.
I heard they was taking loans, man.
They were trying to.
Oh, really?
But at the same time, you had Trump, who had a beef with Cuomo, he had a beef with de Blasio. Oof. He wasn't really trying to, bail out New York City.
All right, so let me explain what this economic tsunami thing is about, though, man. It's a widespread set of economic troubles caused by a single significant event. The downstream effects of economic tsunamis generally spread to broad geographic areas, multiple industry sectors, or both. Now, understanding the economic tsunamis, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy how I'm looking this shit up, though, man. But nah, economic tsunamis take their name from natural tsunamis, which are abnormally large waves triggering blah 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 and all that other stuff. So I'm not even gonna get into all this other shit, though, man. But anyway, man. I know it's getting kind of late. So that's gonna actually do it. That's gonna actually do it for us. So if you like what you heard, like what you listened to, whatsoever, we're gonna start with the streaming platforms to go and everything.
All right.
And before I even wrap up, I want to give a black-owned trendsetter shout out to somebody that I know in Jamaica, Queens, that has his own clothing line and everything. I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, you gotta put that link. Put that link, man. Just post that link. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out, salute to you.
Yeah, hold on. Before I even get to that, though, man, I'm gonna go down the list with it. So streaming platforms to go where you can listen to us and everything. So we got Podorama.
Yeah. We
got Anchor, which, by the way, I want to explain what Anchor is all about, though, man.
Phenomenal platform right there. Go ahead.
All right, check this out, man. For those of you who may not know what Anchor is a hosting site and phone app where it gives you the creative tools that allow you to record, edit, monetize, add music intros, outros, uploading episodes with unlimited storages of your podcast right from your phones, computers, laptops, and tablets. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast, including the listeners supporting your show. Mm-hmm. That way, you can listen to the episodes of Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast on Anchor.
Off the meat.
On Anchor, of course, you got Audio Burst, you got Listen Notes, Spotify, Stitcher, Deezer, Podchaser, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Player FM, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. Don't forget. You could see the podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and by the way, man. By the way,
yeah.
If anyone has a dream of being a podcaster like myself and along with Soul Live and Be Alive and everything, be sure to download the Anchor app on your phones, your computer, tablets, computers. You just name it, man. Don't let anybody stop you, and don't worry about no clown burgers telling you what you can and can't achieve and shit, man. But with that being said, our last segment of the day. Now, hold on. Let me get to the YouTube shit. Now, the YouTube channel is G Money Stacks 555. You can subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be reminded of when the podcast goes on the air. Upcoming live stream episodes, including the previous recorded episodes, being posted on the channel page. Comment your thoughts on the episodes, share the show and streaming platforms. Your friends like. Plus, word of mouth is an important key.
It's key.
So
G Money Stacks, G Money Stacks. I hate to interrupt you, but
I understand it's late. I understand now. I'm just trying to.
No. Wait. There's one more section I want to add on to this. All right. There was somebody who sent a link. All right. And they was talking about their relationship. I have a female who wants to come on. You can probably check her, allow her in. I'm gonna read.
Wait.
Who is this? What's going on here?
It's getting kind of late though, man.
I want to hit it.
One extra section. Exactly.
I'm trying to wrap up and get to the last segment of the because it's in honor of Black History Month and everything. I want to.
We can get to that one. What is going on here? Be Live.
Check it. You see anybody in the outside here? G Money Stacks.
Comment section.
Yeah, no. my girl Mary about to sign on. She gonna give us some. Somebody had wrote in for In the Loop Radio, and okay. I want to introduce this to our sections.
Is she a fan? Boy. Is she gonna be a fan today? What's good? You try to get a fan, Greg. What's good?
She's a fan.
All right, let's go.
And I'm gonna read her letter.
She got a letter. Yeah. Is that for us?
It's for us. Somebody had wrote a letter and they want advice, and I want to get her advice.
There we go.
Female.
There we go.
And all of our 3 advices.
There we go. Okay.
All right. So let me call her and hold on. This just to add, a little bit of excitement on to our shit.
Fuck with it.
You know what I'm saying? So hold on.
It's a female queen in need, Greg.
I know, but it's fucking late. It's 11:14. I'm trying to rap.
And the fans.
It's snowing tomorrow, son. You good?
Mm-hmm. You can eat your chopped cheese afterwards.
Dude, man.
Oh man.
Oh, she ain't pick up, son. Hold on. I'll get somebody to talk to us. Hold on.
Did she email the letter in or what? Did she?
Yeah, she emailed it in.
We can read it right now. If you can't get a hold of her, we can just read it.
All right, so I'm gonna read it and then we're gonna see.
Perfect. I hope that works out.
Hey, what's going on? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, I'm live now. I want to add you in onto the podcast, and I'm gonna read you a letter that someone has sent us. You have great advice. All right, I'm gonna send you the link. You don't have to show your face. Just let us hear your voice, and I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the letter that they sent us, and from a female perspective, I want you to tell us exactly what you think about it. All right. So, again, don't show your camera. All right, if you're not, dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna send you the link, and I'm gonna read it to you once you get on in the link. All right.
Okay.
All right. Hold on a bit.
Yeah.
I think this is cool, son. This is the type of stuff we need to have for our, for our shit.
I fuck with it too. No,
I know, but that's last minute, man.
Come on, son.
Last minute, be live.
Right, you got to be a little spontaneous, right quick.
My mom's
exactly,
sleeping though, man.
Exactly. Come on, G Money Stacks, man. Come on, bro. You younger than me.
I understand that, but damn though, man.
I'm younger than both y'all motherfuckers, all right?
Exactly. and this is something we need to add on, man. To speak about the women. We need to add women onto it. Saw Live. I wanted his woman. I don't want to blow you up like that.
Oh my God, man.
But you know, your girl was on here.
Right.
And she added an extra level onto it. Right. And I think it was a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, it helps out. And, you know,
hold on. Pushing my buttons and all that other shit. That was not a fucking good look, man.
You still hold the grudge. You still hold the grudge.
That was not a good look, man. Fuck that, man.
Regardless of what y'all beef is, she was a female who still had held down a perspective for the females, being that there's 3 guys on the show. So it was always dope to have a female perspective.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But then try to force me to sing and question that I didn't know anything
about.
That was just remixes and shit. Like, come on,
that was just her personality, Greg. So now you know what I deal with.
That don't mean make excuses.
I ain't making no excuses. Hello. You gotta get a girl.
TT,
man.
Nothing.
What kind of name is that?
TT. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Are you Cuban?
No.
Well, yeah. How you doing, Queen?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Doing phenomenal right here.
Yeah.
Where you from? TT? That's how you say it?
TT, yeah.
Where you from, TT?
That's a simple name.
From New York?
It's a simple name, not a simple person.
There you go. Hey. Go ahead, sip your green tea. All right.
I'm from Harlem.
Well, where you from? Let the people know where you're from.
She said she's from Harlem.
Hey.
You from Harlem, TT?
Yes. You know I'm from Harlem.
She don't.
I don't know you.
She don't. Yeah.
It's too late.
Greg.
All right. So this is the letter in which someone sent us. Okay, and we got TT on the line. She's gonna give us a female perspective. I want to get what G Money Stacks think about it. I also want to think. Get what Soul Alive speak about it, and I want to get what you speak about it. So, this is what the person sent us. She said, "Hello, B Live. I love this show, and of course, sweetheart, we love this. We love the fact that you love the show too.
Yeah, respect.
All right. I've been in a relationship for 5 years. All right. Things are going well, and I love my man. At the same time, things are beginning to get stale.
Oh, I felt that was going coming. I knew a butt was coming.
We do the same thing every night.
Damn.
And I know what to expect. Recently, one of the guys at the job has been giving me attention. I'm very attracted to the guy at work, and he gives me butterflies when we make eye contact.
Oh.
The other day, he asked me to go out for lunch. I told him no, but I really wanted to say yes. I'm afraid of him. I don't know what will happen if we ever get along. Should I pay him attention, or should I go out? Should I not pay him attention, or should I go out with him?
Well, she already know what she should do. You feel me? But she's fine with her demons. That's why she's asking us for help. She know what she should do already. But before I get my point, I'm gonna let the give a point of view here. Go ahead, Queen.
Well, to be honest, I think that she should really evaluate where she really is in her relationship.
Right.
Does she want to keep it going, 5-year relationship, or she want to try something new?
Who's this?
If you're not satisfied with what you have, might as well just move on. But
yeah, it was going on.
Move on.
Wait, who is this?
Who's Mia?
Amai.
How you got another Queen?
I know what Amai is.
Yes.
So be like,
Amai.
How you doing?
But wait. Let's get what TT was saying. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Try to cut you off, TT. Go ahead. Yo,
hello?
T, you still there?
TT.
Probably connection cut off or something. Wi-Fi.
Oh boy.
All right. So B Live, you want to give your 2 cents on this?
Well, wait up. We got 2 females on here. Mia.
I don't think Amia did Amia hear the whole
story? You heard what we just said?
No.
All right, I'm gonna read it over for you guys.
Go ahead.
Let's get it.
Okay. Hello, B Live.
I like how she ready.
I love the show too. Thank you guys. I've been in a relationship for 5 years. Things are going well, and I love my man. At the same time, things are beginning to get stale. We do the same thing every night, and I know what to expect. Recently, one of the guys at the job has been giving me attention. I'm very attracted to the guy at work, and he gives me butterflies when we speak and make eye contact. The other day, he asked me out for lunch. I told him no, but I really wanted to say yes. I'm afraid of him. I don't know what will happen if we ever go out and have time alone. Should I pay him attention or should I just let it be?
All right, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I would definitely say before you get yourself into these type of situations, you have to know your lane. Because if you take a certain path, you're definitely gonna go down it. And if you like someone else, it has nothing to do with the man you have at home. Because if you're seeking attention, you can get it from a lot of different places. It doesn't just have to be your man. But if you're somebody, even somebody like me, you know, you're going to be hanging out with people, you might want to take it further. He might want to take it further. So maybe that's okay if that's what you want to do.
Right.
But I don't really think it's a good idea to, if you have issues with maybe you need attention, that's on you, the person. Don't put that on other people. You have to address that yourself. Yeah. If you're in a relationship, you're relatively happy, you should talk to your person. Part of being in a relationship is communicating and coming to terms. Maybe you could come up with ideas. Maybe you can make things spicy.
It's a great point.
Like maybe don't put it all on him. Maybe you bring something new to the table.
No. Yeah,
5 years is not a long time.
You gotta spice things up, right?
Yeah, if it's getting stale after 5 years, that's not a long time.
You want to do some different shit. You know, you don't want to have sex in the bed no more. You want to, break in the house, kind of steal the pussy type of thing. Excuse my language. You definitely want to. That once again, it just goes back to your lane, like, because I heard someone say once, they was like, "Oh, I would never." They'd be like, "Oh, I'm bored. I could never be bored. I'm not a boring person." Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's me being bored is on me. It's not on anybody else. Right.
So but the question from the reader was, should she walk down that road? Maybe. That's not anyone's choice but to make for her. Because sometimes, sometimes a little something on the side saves lives.
That's her opinion. Her opinion on knock her shit. I feel like she's fighting with her demons. So I know when she's fighting with her demons, and it shows because she's calling in, or she emailed in and asking us for her what should she do. So automatically she knows there's something wrong. Now, what I learned from my homegirl back in the day is that she would always ask her man, "Are you happy? Is there something I should be doing? You feel me? Keeping questions." Now she didn't say she was lacking attention. And maybe I didn't listen correctly, but from what I heard, what B-Live said is that she is bored with things, and things is getting real predictive. So spice things up. If you accustomed to eating, cooking in sometimes. I'm a cooking ass nigga. I love cooking. Take her out to a fancy restaurant, some shit. Try to finger her under the table, some shit. Do some spontaneous shit. Yo, women love when a nigga spontaneous. Even if they don't say it, you feel me? I learned my ways in high school. You feel me? So women love that shit. I don't care who you are. Even men love it when a woman's spontaneous. You feel me?
It's true. Yeah, women love it when it's spontaneous. Like, because as women, sometimes we're looking at other people's relationships. Like, I wish I had that. I wish I had that. Oh, where it's a lot of that going on, especially with Instagram, Facebook. And people, watching TVs and reading books, they're getting a lot of information and be like, well, I'm not like that. So I know one thing I thought was really nice. I saw, must have been on like Instagram or something. The husband picked out an outfit for his wife and put it on the bed with some some flowers, like, honey, wear this, I'm gonna take you out. I was like, that was really nice.
That's dope.
Yeah. So,
So,
but 5
let me
years is
ask
not
you,
that long.
from a woman's perspective, what would be your perfect Valentine's Day?
But wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by staying in your lane as far as relationships?
As far as relationships, I'm just saying that as someone who's a little older, my lane has changed through the years. Like when I was younger, what I thought was cool is different from now. And it's going to change again.
Right.
You know, it's going to change again. Some people's fine with, and this is men and women, some people's fine with, you know, locking themselves down with one person. Some people like to have attention from a lot of different people. In the story, did she say she wanted attention? I think maybe more that she was getting kind of bored at home. And she did like, she had a little, you know, because, you know, when you're in the office, you do get these relationships. It just happens.
Yeah.
Where you have your best bud.
Right. And not to cut you off, but who's to say, you know, it may be something underneath that, right? Her husband or significant other may be working a 9 to 5, a serious job. I mean, he comes home late. By the time he comes home late, she's already sleeping. And he's too tired to even put in the effort to give her 100% dick. Maybe he only gave her 55% dick. You feel me? So it's a difference. You know, I've been tired sometimes, or I'm too tired to fuck. So it's like, yo, baby, you're just gonna sit here and, you know, do some of the work. So yo, TT's back on. Oh no, that was B-Line. But you know what I'm saying? So I think the percentage was kind of off. It wasn't a balance, you know. Somebody was giving 50, the other person wasn't giving the other half. That's it. That's my take on that. But
let me ask a female from a female's perspective. When it comes to relationships, what exactly, you know, means the most? You know, some men will tell you that sex means the most. Some men will tell you that the connection that you have
sex helps
with the person means the most. So from your perspective, you know, when you look at a man, what exactly is it that you're looking at to be your soulmate?
I'm gonna guess and say communication because she's a little older. You feel me? Maybe. I'm gonna guess because she's older.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be. For me, the main thing is a good sense of humor, like someone I can laugh with. And that has been since I was younger, and it hasn't changed. Also, you have to say, security. Women like security. Women like security, and but women, it's not just
security. What do you mean with security? Security as in what?
To make sure you secure and shit. You feel me? Trust.
Yeah, you can have that trust with somebody.
So I'm trying to answer all of you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, just you trust them. Someone who really has your back, not financially, but someone you can talk to. They're not going to be judging you. Someone you can be yourself with. Someone you're not your representative with. Because going through life, you have your representative on at work, and sometimes with your family, and that's with people in general. That you know, you're gonna feel better in life if you could be yourself, if you're around your people. But sometimes with relationships, you know, you start off with the representative. And then like 5 years in, the person may have changed, they may not have changed. And 50-50 is not a relationship. Relationships sometimes is 50-50, sometimes it's 80-20. Like 5 years in, you're right about that. Yeah. It's a lot of give and take and being aware of your person's situation and saying, okay, well, this person coming home late, dinner's going to be ready. Boom. Or this person, whatever, you know, type of love language that works for that particular person. Maybe for, you know, acts of service. If my person, he doesn't have a lot of time, it's going to be home cooked meals if he comes home. Anything to make everything a little more sweet. For me personally, someone take my laundry, because I send my laundry out to get washed. So someone be like, hey, I took your laundry and I picked it up. I'm going to be horny. I'm be like, oh, I love you.
That's so for it. Yeah, you know, when you 5 years down the line, even putting some extra gas in the car, yo, babe, ooh, you're getting bad. You feel me? That helps out.
Yeah,
yo, baby, I got dinner already ready for you. Hell yeah. That helps out a lot.
Yeah, as long as you don't take your person for granted, and communicate. Definitely a lot of communication, and you want to definitely like with my friends. And I have a huge amount of friends, all types. And some of my friends are in open relationships. Some of my friends are not. Some of my cousins been together for 18 years, and they be like, "Oh, I'm happy." They look happy, and then later on, when you're by yourself, it's like, "Oh, we almost broke up last week." And I said, "Well, that's kind of interesting, but." When you're bored, if someone's bored, that's on you. You have to do something about it. You can't put that on anybody else. And if you start messing with someone at your job, you have to be ready to
deal with the consequences. If you
you could be heading towards cheating. You could be heading towards cheating, and that's just going to be more problems. Unless, because that's dipping, diving, switching up you don't want nobody picking up your phone, and
you don't want to dip and dive.
Yeah, that's when you're younger, you could do those things. Now I'm older, I'm like, I can't be bothered.
In the mirror.
Wait.
Just asking you some simple questions, and I know you prior to this, and listen, I don't want to put you out there like that, but you have had relationships that aren't really typical, right? Or no? You want to get into that or no?
You want to elucidate?
Oh, let me ask this, man. Hold up.
Go ahead, Greg.
Now, I hear about open relationships all the time,
and this is what I'm getting into.
For you guys that's in relationships and everything, what is the downside to open relationships? Because I hear sometimes when people go into open relationships, they end up cheating on somebody and hurting the person and everything.
G Money Stacks, I hate to say this, but I was in a relationship with a woman who was a bisexual, and
I
can't say your name.
You live your life, brother. Go ahead, man.
So I was in a relationship with a woman who was bisexual, and we had a threesome.
Oh my gosh!
Feel me? 2 women and me.
I was gonna ask. All right, go ahead.
You don't gotta ask. Come on, come on. I ain't gonna know that other nonsense.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
Come on, man.
Listen, it may sound like a perfect thing for a man, but at the same time, I was in school at the time, so I was going to school on Saturdays, also Fridays in the evening, and we had our threesome on Thursday, right?
It's some weekday pussy. No,
you already know, son. But at the same time, I went to school the next day, and the girl stayed the night over.
Okay.
And in my mind, I'm like, yo, if she has sex with this girl without me, she's cheating on me.
Oh my god!
People think like there's people out there who believe that. You feel me?
And it was like in my mind,
oh boy,
I was like, you know what? I wish we didn't have this threesome because I opened up Pandora's box, and I'm not at home.
Full of regrets.
But at the same time, I'm thinking that they out there, eating each other, doing whatever they gotta do.
Yeah.
And
that's a natural feeling.
I felt like you cheating on me. So. I don't want to say, Amia. That's how you say your name?
Amai.
Yeah.
Nice name, by the way.
What do you think about that type of situation?
Well, I think it's something really to be worried about. I think it's something definitely to be thinking about. If you have a relationship, it goes back to that trust of, and it doesn't have to be a gender thing. Because people cheat. Cheating is cheating. Cheating is cheating. Once if you're an honest person and you have these boundaries in your relationship, and someone breaks it, no matter what it is, like it could be stealing, someone who goes in your wallet when you're not looking. That's a betrayal. Someone who's sleeping with someone behind your back or in front of you. That's messing with danger. Yeah, so I definitely but some people can be into it. I've definitely seen people be into it. I know for myself, I was like, I don't know about that. So it's very dangerous because I like G Money Stack said there wasn't open relationships, and even though the relationship didn't have a lot of boundaries, people still found ways to step on that boundary and get hurt and hurt other people. You know, just be like, there's no rules, and people still will find a rule to break.
That's true.
If you just being like, oh, sometimes people like, I'm in an open relationship. Are you really in an open relationship, or you just don't want to be tied down? Because in this day and age, people don't have to give their relationships these titles like they used to. They could be, bump buddies. One of my friends, he's like, oh, he was married. He's like, I'm never going to get married again. It's best for me to love you like I am. What more do you want? I'm here for you. I'm there for you. I do anything for you. But sometimes people want to lock people down. And I had to really think about him and his relationships. And I had to think if I wanted to get on a team. I was like, maybe I want to get on this team. Sound pretty good. But in the end, I definitely respect him. I was like, yo, at least he knows where he's at. And he's honest with the people he messes with, where he's at. He's like, listen, I was married. I don't want to be married. And if someone comes to him with, oh, we're having sex is great. We're in this relationship. I really love you. I want more. He'll tell them, listen, I don't want more, up to cutting them off. He'll cut them off. And I said, well, that's good. But before I get off, he used to say, you gain something, you lose something. You lose something, you gain something. And that just goes with a lot of in relationships and in life in general. You gain, like, you have a threesome, you gain something. I had an experience, but you might lose your mind. Like, hold on a second, was I just the dick here? Or maybe I was just a beard, because people do that all the time.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can have an open, loving relationship that everybody's just having fun and doing them. So, like, I had a situation like that.
You still on TT or no?
Are you saying there's no downside to open relationships, even though the significant other tends to hurt somebody in the long run?
Somebody always gets hurt. If you're not being upfront, 100%.
But how's that? But how's
and if
that
you don't
okay?
know,
but how's that? But how's that okay though? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, isn't it cheating wrong?
Breaking someone's trust is wrong.
Cheating is. You got to define what cheating is, man.
You got to set the status first. You got to set the parameters. You feel me? And if you're confused about it, I tell you what, you take a motherfucker who you went to a barbecue, introduce him to the family. What he or she introduced you as, that's what you are. And if you found out, we just friends, that's the most embarrassing shit. Then you know right there where y'all stand. You feel me? Then you know. But you gotta be real, keep it honest, what you want. Because just because what you want, the other person may not want. That's just common sense right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. I agree 100%.
Yeah. But
I never like hurting people. That's one thing I would never like to do, because that leads to regrets.
We are not hurtful people. It's just shit just happens sometimes, Greg.
But cheating is wrong though. Like, let's say one of your significant other kisses another guy, or whatever case scenario may be. You would be shattered like a bag of rap chips, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be what you consider a betrayal, and that hits you hard.
Yeah. Disloyalty is not okay.
That builds you up. Your first true love, your real relationship, that shit builds you up. I tell everybody, some people, they have their high school sweethearts, but real first time relationships don't really last. And I say that for me personally, right? And somebody may disagree with that, but that shit doesn't really last. And if it does, more power to you. That's respect, because you don't see that too often. You feel me? How many people can say that they're married to their high school sweetheart, middle school sweetheart, whatever, right? Your first, you learn some shit. You feel me? And that your heart breaks. Your heart is so wounded, but it heals. It heals later on. It heals, and you learn from the experience. Feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that learning is very important. Learning is very important, and taking the best out of it and leaving the rest.
Definitely, and that way you know what you're looking for with the next candidate. You feel me? And you know what you're not looking for, what you don't want. It's a building experience.
Lessons over losses, you know what I'm saying?
But I'll tell everybody out there in your 20s, is your best time to do your fucking, you know, or you're dating. Just go out there, slang some dick, throw your pussy out there.
Oh boy.
Be smart about it. I'm not saying catch STDs, but you feel me? Just, you know, go out there and you learn, live your life, and you know, find out more about you. You know, and find out what you want to do, what you like, what you into, you know.
Facts.
Yeah. But Amaya, or is it Amaya? Amai, thank you so much for coming in and giving your perspective. I respect it. You seem like a knowledgeable queen. Thank you for your 2 cents.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely would love to come back. Good night.
It was
wait. Don't say good night yet, man. You got to give them a little bit of history of before you go to bed. You know you my people. So let the people know a little bit about yourself before you get up out of here. Let them know what you went through. You understand what I'm saying? You went through cancer. Tell the people you know everything.
Yeah, okay. Well, just a brief introduction. I'm a Brooklynite.
Yeah, too. So we're gonna read it back and we're gonna see what she got to say.
What part of Brooklyn? Crown Heights or Bed-Stuy?
Well, I'm in Bushwick.
Hey,
Bushwick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Bushwick. Been here, living and watching the gentrification try to happen around me. And right now, single in the pandemic, right now, the biggest thing that happened to me was
stimulus check.
I got ghosted. Like, I was dating someone for 5 years. Yeah, and then I went to visit my family in another state, and when I came home, everything was gone, and I was in such a shock. Like, I wasn't in a shock because our relationship was breaking down for months, and it was kind of dragging on. No, he didn't rob me. Everything that belonged to me was here. Everything that belonged to him was gone.
Oh man.
So you know, it was really interesting. It was just very interesting, and thank goodness I had a lot of friends, and
that's good. See,
being vulnerable and be like, listen, I got ghosted, and like, you know what? It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with him.
Because I know you didn't have your friends, that would have fucked up your psyche, because you would have kept telling yourself,
right in the middle of a pandemic, and I'm a cancer survivor, so I'm still in treatment. He stuck around for like the first 2 years, no problem, because we couldn't have sex because of my type of cancer I had. So it blocked. Even though we was together for 5 years, the first 2 years we was enjoying a good sex life, and then I had cancer. I couldn't really be. We had intimacy, but we didn't have sex. And he waited patiently another year or two, and then next thing you know, we were just having all types of mental breakdowns being in the pandemic itself, of being just being in the pandemic. And then next thing you know, it was breaking down. I was like, okay, it is what it is. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And when I came home, he was gone. So I have to do everything myself, and I'm very independent. So I was like, you know, you can ask for help. But I'm like, no, that's okay. I'll just manage along. And but you know, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm in therapy.
Kanye West strongest track.
Yeah, I was like, no, you're not trying to be strong. I'm not trying to be strong. That's a myth. You know.
Well, salute to you for beating cancer. I'm not going to ask what kind of cancer it is because I don't want to cry. But salute to you. That's
man. But
that's amazing.
What I wanted to say actually is, even though I'm an expert and whatnot and everything, I'm actually, grasping to actually learn things before I even think about being in a relationship. But sometimes relationship is stressful. But a lovely lady like yourself, it's too beautiful to get ghosted like that. Like, that's crazy to me. That's worse than getting dumped.
Yeah, I would definitely say it because my brother-in-law was like, it's like he died. And I said, you're right about that. It's like he died. And I, to have someone you're with, and I'm like, and I had to fight a lot of my own mental, like, wow, did I do something? But we had a pretty good communication. Like, we communicated. When we had sex, we had good sex. When we communicated a lot. Like someone mentioned earlier in this conversation, I would walk up to him, say, "Hey, do you have anything in like we're not arguing or anything, just sitting around." I was like, "Hey, anything on your mind right now?" And I could just take into consideration.
That's good.
About
that's great. That's good because you held on to that information. So now even when you face that adversity, you're like, you know what? I know it's not me. I'm pretty sure you had to keep telling yourself that because them demons was eating at you. Like, what the fuck? Is it me?
Yeah,
like,
especially during the pandemic. I got myself together. I told my family, I said, I'm going to be vulnerable about it. I'm not going to lie and be like, I'm not hurt or anything like that. So end up, you know, it's just something we all have to go through. I used to see other people breaking up. I'm like, that's terrible. Then I broke up. I was like, this is life.
God damn. All right. So
this is life.
For the people listening here, what was your choice of ice cream that you ate?
Really? So
I'm not an ice cream person. I'm not really an ice cream person. But
so all right, so what was a Lifetime movie you watched?
I'm very don't watch TV, don't watch YouTube. I'm into like I just started binging anime.
Yeah, okay. Yo, shit, respect. Yo, okay.
Yeah, I started binging anime.
And my friend, don't be trying to holler at my friends, man.
I'm doing school. I'm in school.
At my friends, son.
Why are you jealous, B Live?
Huh?
Why are you jealous?
I got the hate. You know what I mean? It's my friend.
You a jealous motherfucker though, man.
so you got to be grateful for having your friends. I'm sure there was so much things going to your mind. So respect to friends. Having friends is key, especially at a time like this right here. You know, it's going to keep.
Yeah, I just definitely due to pandemic. Thanks God to the internet and my Echo Show. I can connect with people through the internet, and you know, people checked. My coworkers stepped up for me. Everybody stepped up for me. Which when I went through my cancer, when I got the word, it was uterine cancer. And when I got the word back in 2018, I was with my friends. We was just coming back from New Orleans. And the lady, she was like, "You have uterine cancer, blah, blah, blah." And I said, "You know what they tell you about your friends is a very big part of your recovery." And I said, "I have the best friends in the world." And I told all my friends, and they all stepped up like I knew they would. And like this Valentine's Day, I was by myself, but I just was like, I'm so grateful for the
always
people
had
that
me.
I love
I
in
was
my
by
life.
myself too. Don't
you always had me.
Yeah, I was by myself, but I was very grateful. I was so grateful for my friends because love is not just romantic love.
Exactly.
Love is,
and it's not.
You gotta have self-love first before you try to love somebody else.
And Valentine's Day is not just the marriage thing too. Even people who have friendships can celebrate Valentine's Day as well, which I just found out recently.
And there's a lot of people out there who believe in that Valentine's Day just expect you to you supposed to be with somebody. Then they feel depressed. Like, nah, man. You gotta get out of that mindset.
I don't know about that one, but
there's people out there. Trust me, there's people out there.
Just relationships take work, any type of relationship. And I just started really thinking about that about 3 years ago. I was like, relationships, your coworkers, your mom, your family.
In fact, I had the same conversation with my boy.
A lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
But it's worth it. And then after I realized it was work, I said, you know what? It is worth it with the right people. It's work, but it's worth it.
And if you know you willing to put that work in, oh hell yeah, that's the work for it. I makes it work. You know, I know I do so much, so I can't be full time at it, but I try my best. You know, I could give a little part time here and there, but I'm trying because there's so much shit I do. You know, there's so much I do, so it's hard. So, but the relationship is a job, and if you willing to put the work in, that's all it means right there.
Facts.
Wait, how's a relationship a job though?
It is a job.
You gotta look
at if your boyfriend and girlfriend,
job, relationship takes work.
If your boyfriend and girlfriend.
It's one of the hardest jobs that you ever gonna have in this world, you know, because you kind of fighting with yourself and also fighting with the other person. So, you know, I look at me as a person who like to go into my own thoughts whenever I have a differing, you know, let's say we have differing
ideas.
Let's say we have different ideas. Me, I'm the type of person that will go into my own mind and block off the other person. When you're in a relationship, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to open it up and say, okay, what is this person thinking about? And if you want to make it work, you got to always think about that person. And that's one of the hardest things to do in this world, to put your shoes or to put your feet in other people's shoes.
To have empathy for somebody, yeah.
Exactly. And that's such a hard thing to do.
It's a hard thing.
You know? So I could look at someone who cheated on me and I say this girl cheated on me. But at the same time, if I'm looking at it from a real perspective, I could be like, okay, what did I do to make this person cheat on me?
Right.
And that's what a relationship is about. Always looking at what you're doing and how, you know, how you reacting to certain things is affecting this relationship. And that's why relationships are so hard. You know,
hard.
It's hard
to grow. You and it helps if you know you're trying to progress, and if you progress with the person, that means everything right there.
Yep,
it means everything.
I call it the technical term is check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got it from a rap song.
Yeah, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because even with my relationships, I was really looking at myself. I was like, well, what did I do wrong? And what did I do this? And this started before I met him, my last person I was with, about 2015. I said, you know what? I stopped pointing fingers and blaming other people. It just started. I was like, if I was in a bad relationship, I'm going to take responsibility for it. If I'm unhappy, I'm going to take responsibility for it. And it just opened my mind and my eyes up to, I was like, wow, okay. This is so much better of taking responsibility to do whatever it is you need to do.
Yeah.
Relationships, like B Live said, it's about considering the other person and like I said, being open for communication. And I have great relationships like with my family. Me and my family is really close. And I was like, I thought everybody was like that, but they're not.
Nah.
They're really not.
They're not.
Like everyone in my media family, we're very alike. So we're always super, super duper considerate, thoughtful. And I was like, not everybody's like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fact. Not every family eat dinner together. You know, some of them just go upstairs and take the tray in their bedroom and turn on Netflix. Everybody's different. You know,
it's so weird because, you know, with our guest, you know, I always tell I love her. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe she don't understand what I mean when I say I love her, you know, but it's not on some sexual type level.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying? I love her on the level that, you know, you guys, the audience is falling in love with what I fell in love with.
Yeah.
The fact that she can communicate herself. The fact that, you know, she has emotions. And she's just a great person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when
I appreciate it.
What'd you say?
I said, thank you. I appreciate that.
Nah, you already know I love you, man. I always send you text.
I know we had our beef and we had to communicate as a friend. We had to, because he was seeing his way.
Did he ghost you too?
And I was seeing
He's
gonna say I ghosted him.
Damn.
He gonna say I ghosted him. He's like, you don't do me right. Yeah, he's gonna say that. That's perspective.
I definitely understood it.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? I definitely understood it. But this my people, son. You know, you know, she's somebody that will always you know, be in my life forever.
But we definitely had to have that deep talk. Like we had a real talk, like a real talk. And was just like dropped our guards and had a talk like, hey, this is this and this is that. And we was able to do that because I really respected you I really respect you as a person. Mm-hmm. I love what you stand for. And you know, it's a struggle out here just growing up in a world where it seems like as a Black person, a young Black person, a city person, there's so many things against us, and we're the frogs in the pot that we have so much pressure on us. We don't realize how much pressure is on us, and it really affects us.
You know, and you know, I kind of feel like you know, you don't give yourself the props that you deserve because in your neighborhood, you know, people don't understand where you live at, and you know the type of people that your neighborhood produces. But you're really a diamond in the rough, and that's one of the things that I definitely appreciate it, about you. You know what I mean? And you know, I mean, there's no reason for us to go back into the past and speak about what I did. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
You know, I'm not
all positive energy, and not to cut you up.
Yeah, all positive. Relationships, and sometimes you know it's nice to just be.
You're a diamond in the rough
by yourself.
Diamond in the rough.
Thank you. B-Love had a relationship with you. You now have a relationship with us in the podcast. You are now a citizen. I appreciate you coming here and giving your 2 cents.
Thank you. Yeah, if I wasn't ready to get in bed, I'll definitely get on camera. So next time I will.
Yeah, no doubt.
Y'all gonna fall in love. Y'all gonna fall in love with her.
Don't gas nobody up.
And look, Greg,
you're a gorgeous girl, man.
You
cut it out.
Potential next guest, Greg. You know, next host right here, Greg.
Wait,
so
what?
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night. Enjoy your night, Queen.
Yeah, all right. Good night. Nice meeting you.
See, I gotta let Robin meet her. You know, she seemed cool. I let Robin talk to her.
Rob, they would definitely get along. You know what I mean?
Robin needs some more friends in her age bracket. You feel me? That's dope.
I don't want to ask you how old Robin is.
I think no, she's 26, 27. She's 27, I believe. She's 27.
So she's still young.
Yeah, she's young. Yeah.
Oh man.
Young and hard-headed. All right, yo, Greg, I know you want to continue on with this podcast. This is a great fucking episode here.
This was
the best episode.
Man. It's a great episode.
3-hour episode for this shit.
This is a Joe Rogan episode right here. Without the DMT, this is a Joe Rogan episode right here. It's
3-hour episode. That's crazy, man.
That's great content right there. Feel me? You know, so you know what that means? People are gonna wake up, work out to this, pause it, go to work, pause it, drive to this, pause it, go home, finish
for a 3-hour episode.
Yo, you know, might watch this one episode. Like I said, yo, there's so much you got to do in 24 hours. You feel me? Right. There's so much shit. There's so much podcasts in the world. There's so much shit niggas got to do. So
I understand.
They're going to drive to this, listen to this. They're going to be working out, listen to this wherever you are. Hey, if you get to the whole episode, I appreciate this. You feel me? Because then you have to do it. Even if you fast forward and skip to some parts, hey, I fuck with you for listening to it. Thank you.
I understand that, but you guys know I'm not a relationship expert, right?
You know,
because I'm not. I never been in one, man. That's why I'm the lonely nomad here.
Ain't no shame in that, Greg. You know, your name is still Rookie of New York, Lonely Nomad. Okay, but we gonna change that as time progresses. Maybe hopefully at the end of 2021 into 2022. We gonna see. Don't worry, Greg. Don't worry. We gonna.
You know what I want to do? I want to get either Greg high or drunk.
I want the same shit.
No.
Yes.
Listen, I learned my fucking lesson from that fucking Nightmare 4 local I drunk, man. I'm not doing any more drinking ever again.
So you had the wrong thing. This is how I had bad edibles. I'm not gonna say edibles is bad. Man. I would try edibles still, but
I'm not.
I'm gonna give you a brownie, son.
You got man. Let Robin know you made it first.
No.
Oh, you saw the Greg. Oh,
well, we all need to get together then.
No,
me, you, Robin. I'm gonna invite Mary. I'm gonna invite Tati.
I'm not.
These my peoples.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get
Robin brownies, man.
I am not doing no weed brownies, man. Last time I saw somebody had a weed brownie, they fucking passed out. Looked like they was fucking dead, man. I'm not.
That don't mean it's you.
First of all, I'm not fucking doing that shit, man.
Right? Nobody has ever died from marijuana.
Exactly. Either. Thank you.
I'm not.
Nobody has ever died from marijuana.
I'm not endorsing this shit. Are you fucking crazy?
You ain't gotta endorse it. I'm gonna give you a brownie, son. Listen, it's Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do.
I have a fucking job, man. I work at a supermarket.
Yo, man.
You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
I have a fucking job.
Hold on. Be like. Do you? And before you answer, be like, Greg.
Hold on. We gotta get out of here, man. For real, man. It's past midnight, man.
We gonna come back to that.
Seriously, man.
But we gonna get you high.
We gonna get. It's like mushrooms. It's like everybody think mushrooms is bad. It opens up.
Absolutely not.
Elevates your mind.
I'm not doing no fucking shrooms, man.
I'm not telling you to do mushrooms. I'm just saying, you know, it makes you a different person. So mushrooms are a lot stronger than weed. So I'm not telling you to smoke the whole bag or like just even smoke a spliff. But since you can't do that, just try a little nugget.
Exactly. We're gonna get you high. We're gonna get you laid. G Money Stacks.
Oh man.
And the worst is to be high by yourself. You're gonna be high with friends. Okay, people who love you, Greg.
Anyway,
we're gonna get you high. And we're gonna get you a bitch.
Anyway, man.
We're gonna get you laid, son.
Anyway, man.
We're gonna get you some scrubby topping.
Anyway, man, yo, listen, man. I do apologize for this 3-hour episode and everything. I was not.
Ain't no need to apologize.
I was not expecting that.
Ain't
shit,
no need
man.
to apologize for it.
Word.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, it was last minute though, man. Like for
it was
real,
last minute, but it was the best when we was up in it.
But I'm not. You two are relationship experts, and I'm not.
I ain't no relationship expert. All I know is how to fuck. I don't know nothing about no relationships. I will make a bitch come.
But you are in one, B-Live.
About a relationship.
But you are in one, though. You and Soul Live are in one.
And this is why you should listen, Greg, to pick up that knowledge, soaking that shit like a sponge. Okay, we have experience because we've been through it. Don't mean our knowledge is correct, but we got some shit to give you what we learned, so maybe it can pass down to you to see how you want to incorporate into your lifestyle. You feel me, brother?
Exactly. But let me tell you something. Learn how to eat pussy. Once you learn how to eat pussy,
man,
all of your deficiencies
anyway,
out of the window.
Anyway,
you know how to eat it and make them come. They will overlook a lot of shit.
If you come in the crib wearing Tim's and a tank top and just say, "Yo, baby, bend over." That's it. That's it, nigga. That's it.
And you eat it from the back.
Yo, that's the best part too. From the back. Oh man, it's like it gets juicy from the back too. A little piece of oh man.
Listen,
don't get me started.
Okay, guys.
I'm a nasty Long Island motherfucker. I eat I eat ass, I eat pussy.
This nigga, we can say now we don't want to get out of character towards the end of the podcast.
Guys, man, it's late, man. For real,
no, I'm just saying that just to get this motherfucker G Money Stacks up out of his character.
No, when Greg gets the right one, he's gonna be like,
I'm not like. Listen, one thing. I'm
gonna teach you how to eat ass, man.
Listen, man.
Wait, baby steps.
You gotta listen first.
No, man.
G Money Stacks.
I did all that shit. I did all
like this, and then take your tongue and just go.
No, you fucking idiot. Yo, I did all that shit when I was in my 20s. That's another story, man. Yo, listen, man. Look, man, I appreciate everybody who's listening right now on this podcast and everything, whatsoever and everything. I was not expecting 3 hours whatsoever and everything. And like I said before, man, if you like what you heard, don't forget to go to the Podorama, Anchor, Spotify, Audio Burst, Deezer, TuneIn, Alexa, Play FM, Podchaser, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Breaker, Listen Notes, and don't forget we are on Amazon Music and iHeartRadio, along with Google Podcasts, YouTube, of course.
That's right.
And also, don't forget. And also, if you'd like to make a donation to support the podcast and everything, go to the link where it says Linktree/GMoneyStacks555, and you're gonna see support the podcast by making a donation. Now, we're not asking you to break the bank to make us happy and everything. You could give 99 or $1, $4.99 or whatever amount you're comfortable with, man. We're not
anything. And if you can, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. All right, that's all you gotta do. I appreciate the comments. Same way I appreciate some money. You know, anything helps. Anything helps out. You know, criticize. You know, feel me? If you got criticism, what we could do better, drop it in the comment. Feel me?
Facts.
If you want Greg to think Greg should eat some ass, put it in the comment section.
What the hell? What is wrong with y'all, man? Yo, listen, man. Listen, man. What is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all crazy for this shit, man.
Oh, God.
Any fucking way.
Oh, man.
All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel 555, G Money Stacks 555. If you can subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified on when the podcast goes on the air. upcoming live stream episodes, including the previous episodes being posted on the channel.
Yep.
Comment your thoughts on the episodes, including the topics. Share the show and stream platforms with your friends as well. And plus, word of mouth is important and everything. Now, we didn't have time to get to the segment black owned shout out trendsetters and everything. But we're gonna do that on Saturday though, man, to make that up and stuff like that though, man. I was not expecting 2 women to come on and everything, man, but it's all right though.
And
man.
Thank you for coming on, giving your 2 cents. Yo, TT, we gotta have you back, all right? Come back next episode, okay?
Yeah, so you already know she gonna give us that real shit.
Hey, I fucked with it too. I felt like she was just sipping some green tea with her long nails right there.
Man. Anyway, man. On some
before you finish, hold on. Yo, if you have any questions that you wanna run by us, anything you're going to, any relationship questions, any stress, you feeling depressed, anything, any relationship questions you want help on, you feel like you want somebody else's perspective, even TT's perspective, yo, send hit us up in the email. All right, Greg, what's the email, Greg?
Anyway, man.
Greg, what's the email, Greg?
Anyway, man, the email is off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast @gmail.com. That's off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast @gmail.com.
You got to put it down here too for people who's dyslexic.
It's in the fucking description.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. It's in the
fucking description.
So send us the email, okay?
And also, you can follow the podcast on Facebook and Instagram, which is the same name as the email, which is off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast. And of course, what? Give out your social media handles, man. Hurry up.
You can follow me at Concept.
How you gonna rush us?
Hey, word.
It's fucking late, man. I didn't even fucking brush my teeth.
Yo, Greg,
I ain't fucking brush my teeth, man.
Greg is an old young person, so he's somebody's uncle right now. Yo,
come on, man. Hurry up, man. I gotta
say all that, and then he rushed us.
Yo, Concept _2_life at Instagram. Follow the YouTube page at Low Tempo if you want to fuck with some music. I got some more music coming out soon, and some movies. I got a couple commercials on what you guys to check out here.
Fact.
Look out for my vegan chopped cheese sandwich, vegetarian chopped cheese sandwich. You can pass by the 42nd and 8th in Times Square. Check it out. That's it.
Well, you in
all I got to say is Old Trice, real name, no gimmick. Be live, man.
Yeah.
In the Loop Radio, in the Loop Films. That's all it is, man.
Oh, my Twitter handle, it's so alive at Twitter.
And how can people catch In the Loop Radio?
Log on to Facebook, type in the Loop Radio 2000, and you will catch me. You dig?
And if you're an underground artist, you feel like you got something to bring to the table here, hit up email Be Live, hit him up with his DMs. He gonna work with you. Just politic with my boy here. He gonna try to get you on In the Loop Radio. It's In the Loop Radio, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you can catch me on the gram, which is G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York, alongside with the podcast on Facebook and Instagram, off the Meatrack Chainz NY podcast.
And ladies, please DM Greg. If you find my boy attractive, hit him up. Send him a DM, okay? He don't bite. Feel me?
Yo, come on, man. Don't gas me like that on some desperate shit. Like, come on.
Greg, you gotta believe you the shit, Greg, because I know you the shit. Be Live, you know you the shit. You gotta believe you are the shit.
Man, come on, man. That's another story for another time.
I love you, Greg. I love you.
Get my boy G Money Stacks up, man. I'm sure there's women out there who find them glasses.
Don't gas me.
He got the 2 chains on, like he 2 chains.
Don't gas me. Don't gas me up like that, man. Don't gas me up like that.
My brother is very knowledgeable, and he knows how to hold the conversations. You feel
exactly.
Me?
But I'm not a relationship expert, man.
Don't worry. So women, work with him, okay? Please be gentle on his soul, okay? All right.
He said, "Please be gentle on his soul."
Man, Man, that's why.
Don't be good with me though.
That's why
I'm rough. Don't be good with me. I'm rough.
Anyway, man, that's why that's why I rarely celebrate Valentine's Day.
I'll put your skirt up and fuck you in you know, different areas.
Every day is Valentine's Day for this nigga.
Fuck in the car. If we was from Boston, we could fuck in the car.
Going out Dorchester.
Anyway, guys, enough, man. It's fucking late, man. Yo, listen.
We can fuck in the car.
Go fuck in the studio.
Yo, listen, hold on.
Red Lobster. All right.
I'll fuck you in the studio.
You're a fucking hood rat in the staircase, so I know I'm not the only one.
Yeah, you already know I did that.
Yeah, here we go. So.
Guys, man. Yo,
peace, guys.
We have to get out of here, man. It's fucking late right now, man. Listen, this is Soul Live. This is B Live. I'm G Money Stacks, and you've been listening, and thank you all for watching, listening, and tuning in with us and everything. We over. We out of here, man. Peace and love. And don't worry about this fucking clown burgers telling you what you can and can't do. Peace and love, man.
That's right.
We out.
We out like a turkey burger.